Hello, guys. We're in the wrong corner. Hello. How's it going, guys? I think we're getting there. This stream is a test stream, so expect everything to break, such as this being totally wrong. Whoa! How's it going, guys? Whoa! Whoa! Earthquake! Whoa! How's it going? Ugh! Ah! Ugh! Ah! God damn it! Ugh! Oh man! I knew I shouldn't have bought a house on a tectonic plate. Whoa! There's Klingons attacking the starship muscle. Whoa! Only top budget effects here. Hang on, hang on. Oh no! I'm gonna go off the planet. Whoa! Gone, never to be seen again. Only kidding. Whoa! Right, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that's working. How's everyone doing? Right, that's that scene sorted out. Let's just put this across here, that's fine. I tell you what I forgot to put on my rear light in my excitement to go live. I'm making anime action movie sounds here. Right. Whoops, we have a server available for everyone to join. We're testing out ranking on the server. I'd give it a thumbs down. Testing ranking on the server. And we're also testing my capture card. So I'll go through it in a minute. I'll go through what's happened here. Get on the server, guys. Is this working? Yeah! Woo! I didn't spend 16 hours trying to get this to work. Right, join this server here. Password's T. So, we've got ranking here as well. Oh, gee, we've been sent some rubles. That's nice.
What is the motive behind this demand? Necessity.
Necessity for money. I'm not supplying money for necessities.
Just a test ghost.
Thank you very much for the test ghost there. So what happened was, if you watched the Porsche thing, oh my god, so on Saturday Windows did an update. The update broke my capture card in that it wouldn't see the resolution of my monitor, which is a ultra wide 1440p ultra wide monitor, and you name it, oh man, like drivers, replacing the firmware on the AVerMedia capture card, drivers, Windows settings, trying to force EDID settings, reverting to old drivers, finding drivers that were on my computer that you can no longer get from the AVerMedia website that I found in my temporary folder, trying them out, having to move everything around because there's some bugs with installing the drivers. You had to unplug the card, plug it back in. So every time I wanted to do this, I had to remove the graphics card and the capture card because you can't see where the capture card goes without the graphics card coming out. And then all cable check. Ah, Jesus Christ. So basically, I spent all of Saturday doing that, and then get like actually the Porsche thing live off my other computer. And then I spent all of Sunday trying to fix it as well. And I thought I'd fixed it, but then it wasn't consistent. Like, it was half fixed, and then it would just turn off again. Because it wouldn't display to the monitor properly, or that it would half display to the monitor, and then it would go off, and then it would just be inconsistent. It was absolutely like, this is the most mental issue I've ever had with a computer, where nothing made sense, nothing was consistent. You know, rolling back Windows install on both my main computer and the Stream PC. Going different versions. Ah, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I ordered an Elgato to replace the Stream Deck, and then spent like 4 or 5 hours today. Even that was a bit of a fiddle, but there was a way to force the
Throttle.
hello.
This is a live teabagging of Gamer Muscle.
Thank you.
Live on YouTube.
Cheers, followed account.
Demonetized.
You. Come on, man. Come on, man. So anyway, let me just turn that down for you guys. I'll enjoy it for you. Bugging me arse. All said and done. All said and done, I've spent about 16 hours trying to get this to work. And yeah. And then today we got new internet. So that's another thing that can break. Thank you very much, Filing Account, for that. So now we've got new internet. So this live stream. Here we go. So this live stream is going out at a higher bit rate than usual. Hopefully that all works. I'm sending it out at a higher bit rate than YouTube even wants me to. Deal with it, YouTube. I've also made my scene is 2560 by 1440 instead of it being 1440. I know that's got black bars. I know some people don't want the black bars there, but if I do it at 3440 by 1440, YouTube adds in the black bars, so I might as well have the black bars, and I can put something else in the corner, or my teabag gifts can go there. So there's that, and then Chili Dog. It occurred to me that it'd be awesome for us to have some sort of ranking on these servers that Chili Dog does and Izzy does. Because it's nice to compare EP and just who's it's purely about EP. So that's the only reason we play Sims. So Chili Dog is we're experimenting this. So the server's basically got tracking now, and it should hopefully rank drivers here by their results and stuff. We've not dialed it in or anything, so it's still testable. We will reset it. But ultimately, it means that we should have some kind of ranking thing for all the Gamer Muscle AC people that join these races, which would be awesome to have a ranking with all the different cars and everything, or like an overall rank. We'll dial it in. We'll have to work it out. It should show like who's a wrecker and stuff as well, which is good. But we don't know how well this is going to work and if it's going to have some problems. It's all in testing really at the moment. But it's cool. It's cool. That's the main thing. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know when it'll update. We'll see what happens. But that's it. Hello, Super Hot Wheels. Main thing at the moment for me, my end, is will my monitor... What's going on here? Oh, Skater XL's on sale. Might have to pick that up. Let's put my phone on silent here. Will we get any cable issues? T in capital letters is the password. Will the monitor cut off? I'm running it at 85 Hertz. Image looks crisp for me. That's the main thing. So this is like the pass-through from the capture card. So you shouldn't really have any delay. Maybe like a couple of mil on top of your normal delay. Hello, Jamie. No, I've purposely added a background to it, Ardre, because the background, this is totally transparent. So I've got a background that I've added to it that I can control. We thought of everything, mate. Yeah, I'd just be really happy if this works. Seems like the monitor's working here. Thank you. Appreciate that, Dom. And yeah, there we go. It's the tail. So that's what I've been doing for the last 3 days. Behind the scenes in Muscle Land. Ah, Jesus Christ, what a waste of time. Oh, it was all fine until Windows Update, basically. Hey, God. Windows Update broke everything. Well, you know, what are you going to do? I totally enjoy spending 16 hours troubleshooting weirdo problems. Hello, Joshua. Well, we'll see. There's a good chance that the monitor will just turn off. We've had that happen before. I even bought, like, at first I thought, oh, it's going to be cables. It's always cables. So I bought, like, a £15 cable off Amazon, even though, as you guys know, when it comes to cables, basically they're either up to spec or they're not. Like, the price of the cable is neither here nor there. It's What's more important is the actual spec, which is mostly down to the insulation, to be honest. How the shielding on the cable is the most important part. So I was like, I even bought a new cable because I was like, oh, maybe it is cables. Your forehead looks crisp. Nice. Crispy forehead. Like crispy duck, but a forehead and not aquatic. Well, what is a duck? A duck's not aquatic, is it? Just audio once. Touch wood. More like bang your head on a plank of wood. Jesus. Snow day, nice one. It is weird though. Like, I think we're pretty good now with like our setup and stuff and live streaming, all the equipment and everything. There's definitely things you can do that make things more stable and generally better, but one Windows update and that's it. The House of Cards collapse. He probably lives in the Arctic, drinking bus. How's everyone doing now? Did you guys have a nice weekend? It's nice weather this weekend as well. I did go to Lidl, so it wasn't a complete write-off. And the graphics, well, it's a different capture card. I think I chose expanded colour, so it might artificially do the colour slightly different. Yeah, everyone can join the server, by the way. Password is T, capital letters. Just search for Game of Muscle. So yeah, the colours might be better. Well, the good thing with this whole situation is because I've used that AverMedia capture card for like a year, and now I'm using this Elgato capture card. The good thing is I'll be in a very good position to review both of them. But I can tell you guys from just now, like from messing around with it now, it seems to me like the AverMedia 4K card actually has better hardware in it for the most part. Like if you were doing 4K, you weren't using weird resolutions and stuff. And in the past it was fine with this monitor. But I think the AverMedia software is as good as the Elgato software. But that's not normally a problem because you're not using the software. You once you've got it set up, you set the drivers, you're done. You leave it, you don't touch it, it's fine. But the AverMedia card doesn't have one specific option that the Elgato card does, which is an ability to pass through the EDID of the monitor versus the EDID of the card, and then some other options that you can just change. Whereas with the AverMedia card, I don't think you can like manually change it. I certainly couldn't find the option myself. So I think the Elgato's better design software. The hardware's not as good as on the Elgato. Both probably work fine, but this Elgato seems to work with the latest Windows update and whatever now. So EDID, it's like the monitor ID system for resolution, frame rate that your monitor gives to your graphics card. Yeah, I know, this is erotic talk. So the ranking system is not fully set up yet. Basically, it's just tracking results at the moment and crashing and stuff. So we've just got it there, and then hopefully we can dial it in after we've done a few races. So, it's just a case of fiddling around with it, really. Is the stream quality unstable? I hope not. In what sense? That'll be YouTube if it is. I'm getting no drop frames and my bitrate's good. Maybe if it's unstable for you, drop it down to 1080p, and then maybe that'll be better. Does the stream look nice and smooth? That's the other thing. Should be a solid 60 FPS. Smoothness is the main thing. I think with the AverMedia card, occasionally, sometimes we were getting some stutter from the card. This is, for me, one of the most stable, apart from... Yeah, I don't know. Looks great. Nice, that's good to know. It's better than, well, it's a higher bit rate now, so I'm uploading at 24 megabits, whereas previously I was uploading at 18. So I've upgraded my internet, and now I have like 38 megabits up. So now we're giving it all the megabits. The engineer, the internet engineer guy was like, you're only going to get like 150 down. I was like, oh, what, is that bad? He's like, oh yeah, you're supposed to be getting like 300. And I was like, okay, but what's my upload? He's like, oh no, that's really high. It's like, it's what it should be. I was like, okay, I don't care, that's fine. He's like, most people care about the download, and I'm like, I'm not most people. It's all about the upload. Also, unless you've got a family with like 4 or 5 people in it, and you're like students, who the hell needs 100, 300 megabits? Like, what, are they all streaming 4K HD Netflix or something at the same time? Like, what on earth? We made do with 8 megabits with like 6 people all playing video games when I was at uni, so... Or maybe 50 megabits, maybe it was. 50 meg down and like 8 up or something terrible up. Yeah, see, behind... It's weird that, isn't it? I wonder if how much of that is like to do with the encoder or shading and stuff, or like motion blur, like that the Digital Foundry logo and some like CGI stuff. It has like motion blur on it, which maybe gives it the illusion of being better than it actually is, or maybe it's just easier to encode for the YouTube encoder. It's weird that, and I know exactly what you mean, because I've watched some channels and it's like says 60 and it's clearly not. My video playbacks normally look like 60 hertz. Thanks, James Andrew. Why is everyone being nice? What the hell's wrong with everyone? What? People have been really nice to me recently. Maybe I've got like a brain tumour and everyone else knows and I don't. Let's be nice to him. The bastard's dying. He doesn't know it yet. The brown fish is coming off the wall. No, he's just chilling out. He's watching the game. Right, we got 7 minutes here. I'm gonna take the fuel out and we'll do a hot lap. 5 megabits per exactly. It's only live streaming or bloody Skype. When I was at uni, we had one guy that would use Skype to chat to his girlfriend, and it would shut down the entire internet because for some reason Skype's packet management was absolutely mental. It would saturate the router. It would like, Skype would be like, oh, my packets are the most important packets. Everyone else would like go to like 800 ping whilst trying to play Counter-Strike. If you comment nicely on Biden, YouTube will get a better quality stream. Biden's going to be dead from old age soon. Seems a bit mental having such an old president. Like, I mean, admittedly, he's going to be better than Trump by virtue of not being Trump. But like, it is kind of weird for your like main dude in charge of your company picking someone that's like 5 million years old, which clearly has dementia. But hey, whatever. Oh, now they're gonna. Now that's the channel deleted. Now I didn't say anything positive about him. Shit. Skype was a thing in the mid-80s. I was at uni in 1833. Yes, we all use Skype to keep our wagon wheels working. Hang on, what am I doing here? We need to get some laps fuel out here. Are you on for what? I don't know. It depends how well everything works, to be honest. This is more of a test. I will always be 47. I'm like a guy old in a sarcophagus, maintained at 47 years old perpetually. Make room, there's hot lap, or you'll get a penalty. Hang on. Server, please make room for... Oh, look at this. We've got a server... Look at this. Advanced notifications at the top of the screen. This is like a pro server. Chili Dog's taking it next level here. Game of Muscle server madness. Oh, hello. That's with his team, but the server's probably full already, to be honest. It's all a scam. Hello, Billy. How's it going, man? Notification strats. What's that? we might do a Janetta race. I mean, we probably will do a Janetta race. What's going on, Billy Bob? Billy Bob Bongos. I hope everything's nice where you are. Try to catch. You can't bind wheels on cat. Ever since I did my CSGO with the wheel video, which has almost got 1 million views. It's my best video on the channel. That tells you something, doesn't it? but that after I made that, they updated CS and you couldn't bind steering wheels. I used a bunch of console commands to do it. You can't do that anymore. Hello, Boomus. Nice sort of solar eclipse icon you got there, man. If any of you guys get a chance to see a solar eclipse, really recommend it. It's an absolutely amazing thing to witness in real life. Yeah, pretty much, Joshua. I peaked. Funny thing is, when I made that video, I was like, oh, hang on. You can actually do... I could actually make a YouTube channel. It's cold and rainy. That's perfect weather to start digging graves. I mean, apart from you do get you'll have to put some plastic, otherwise the graves will fill up with water. But the rain blocks the view of the grave digging. So, hello, Injafaz. Nobody expects you to be digging graves in the rain, unless it's a Hollywood blockbuster film where apparently all graveyard scenes are filmed in the rain. Maybe they just film them in the UK. Whoa. I'm on the edge of my seat expecting something to stop working. Hello, what are you poking me for? There's drainage. Hello, Lon Bandera. Is that a Spanish name? Portuguese? Luan Bandera. I hope I said that correct, somewhat correct. Gordon Lee's, hello, man. Brazil! Awesome, man. Are you watching from Brazil? Maybe you can find Natalie Santos for us. Brazil! Like a year ago, we had this Brazilian bot account that kept coming on the channel called Natalie Santos. We didn't ban them and they just kept talking about ice cream. It's pretty funny. Hello, Nigel. How's it going, man? Jasmine Sarah to see video. First to see video? This is a live stream, mate. I mean, I don't know. It depends how delayed it is. Maybe you're watching on a boat, then it is basically a video. But I'm good. I'm good, thanks, Gordon. Yeah, we're like, I'm pretty hyped to have got this set up, the streaming PC working again. Say, as I said earlier, it took like 16 hours of pissing around with settings. But I don't know about you. Well, I don't know. Billy will understand this. Anyone that does like live streaming or do if you make videos, there's something very satisfying about having the streaming setup and everything working, audio working, video working, having it all like the OBS settings, everything, having it so that you can just go, you know, you press record and it all works. That's, you know, there's something just satisfying about that. Especially as it doesn't normally just work. I mean, my audio is not as good as Billy Strange's. I'm too lazy with my voice control. I have like... Actually, I used to be alright at it. I used to be really good at... I used to have a condenser mic and I'd talk clearly and enunciate and keep my face at the right distance. And then I got this mod mic and I was like, oh, I'll just scream like a banshee. Exactly Billy Strange. That's what I'm feeling, like this weird, subtle anxiety that I'm just gonna... You'll have that everything just goes black and you'll just be quiet, dead silence, and I'll just be like, oh. Rise Chandler, yeah. I think the dual PC setup though is good, to be honest. Hello, Barry Clayton.
Barry Clayton.
Oh, we didn't really... I was too busy chatting rather than doing a quali lap here. Oh, well. Mixel 38 set the fastest quali lap there. Nice one, man. Right. 15-minute race. I'll try and concentrate on the race. Yeah. It's unfortunate that, Lauren. You're going to try just waiting for the refund to come back. Game of Muscle, would you like to make a dedicated video of modding? What do you mean? Oh, what, like a guide? I think Random Call Sign's already made one, man. Like, if you type in how to install mods for AC, I think there's quite a... I think Chris Hayes probably done one. I'm pretty sure Random Call Sign's done one. I mean...
What is the motive behind this demand?
David Burgo?
Necessity for money. I'm not supplying money for...
Oh, no. Oh, no. This is the bug, guys. This is the bug. Oh, shit. There's this bug at the moment where it spams donations from before. And there's no... I don't know how we can stop this. It keeps doing it. Now, this is Streamlabs. This is nothing I can do. Ain't nothing I can do about that. It broke. Yeah, this is Streamlabs has been doing this for a while. I might need to reset all my Streamlabs settings. Is anyone else having problems with Streamlabs repeating donations? Right, we're good. We're all good there. I wonder if the ranking stuff's tracking here. Let's have a look. No. We'll see. Maybe it does it after the race. What's that, Billy? You noticing the problem with Streamlabs as well? Right, no, it's been doing it all through the day at random. Oh, okay. Hello, Chris Humphreys. You might need to do DD Guild. It might stop. Oh, you know, DD Guild's always a good. It's always a good shot. Demir Frank, I've seen other streamers. Yeah. I mean, I've set it up so it refreshes the Streamlabs alert. So I can quickly stop it from spamming it, but okay, maybe Streamlabs then. It's almost as if they've bloated their service with like random stuff that nobody wants. And as a result, the fundamental stability's got worse. Who would have thought? Any news from Fanatec? Nothing. Nothing that I can talk about or say. I don't know when that BMW rim will be shown off. I don't know. Fanatec are weird with their announcements. They always do it like they're like spontaneous with it. You know when like Thrustmaster with that Formula wheel, they do like a thing and then they try and build hype up for like 6 months to a year in advance. Same with like the flight gear, like Honeycomb with the flight stick alpha and the throttle and stuff. Everything they were showing that off ages before it came out. That's alright, Tom plays. It's all about getting a bit of a poke. Here we go, first race with the new setup here. Amazing track, amazing car. Assetto Corsa, if you're tuned in and you don't know what sim this is, Assetto Corsa is absolutely fantastic. So, oh yeah, someone asked about mods earlier. I was going to say, I think I didn't say, but I was going to say, all you need to do is get Content Manager, and then you just download the mods and you just stick them you just drag them, the zip file onto Content Manager, and it works. It's that simple. Right, here we go. Oh, nice one, Chris. That would be nice, Antoine, yeah. It's weird with the Fanatec stuff how the McLaren wheel rim is like incredible value for money, and then the other wheel rims are not. Badly priced, but they're not, you know, they're not as good value for money as that McLaren wheel rim. Woo, look at this. Flock of porkies. Nice driving, guys. Where's he going? Mike? moved up some places there. Jesus Christ, we've got some crazy action behind us. Derek Noakes. What software do I use? DI, if you want to calibrate your pedals, use DI View. It's a software for editing the... I don't know, I can't remember what it's... I can't remember the name of it, but basically Windows has a specific, well, what's the term? Not library, but it's a specific thing for how it deals with axes. Anyway, so you can use DI View to recalibrate any axes. So it's got dead zones, or it's more or less sensitive, or it's linear or non-linear. So what I did in DI View was recalibrate it to make them a little bit more sensitive, because you don't really need 200 kilograms of sensitivity. Direct input, that's it. It's like how you got direct draw and, you know, all they're just like, they're different libraries for Windows, how it deals with attached devices and what have you. Actually, awesome driving here. Everyone's doing a good job not to crash, for the most part. Walk back to jump on my brake there. It was a bit slow through that. Nice driving though. Freeton, Big Gawler in 8th and Stephen Hall in 7th. Okay, he's a little bit of a poke there. Sorry, mate. He's a bit slow through that corner. We'll do this a lot faster. Is Streamlabs better than OBS Studio? No. Just use the original OBS. Who asked that question? I miss your name. Simon Chester. So basically, Streamlabs OBS is good if you're starting out and you just want like a template, like you don't know what you're doing, you've not got any you don't know how to use Photoshop or any editing programs. You're new to everything and you just want something with a nice template that will look semi-professional and kind of work low effort and what have you. It's quite good for that if you're brand new to everything, but you're better off just using OBS and learning how to use that, like the basic OBS. It's less bloated, runs better, and you're just in control of everything, and you're not tied to... Streamlabs kind of ends up like tying you to their service. It's like, well, you don't ever really want that. Angel Fernando Landonino. Hello, nice flower. Oh, Jesus. Oh, bloody hell. Plastic... Guys, can you have easier to read names here? Plastic Man. There we go. Oh, it's Thomas Schmidt's gone. What's he doing? Thomas Schmidt's had a few fine Belgian beers there. German beers. Simon Chester, yeah. Well, just keep with OBS and get used to that and set up your scenes and things. Thing is, OBS is going to be understanding how to use OBS in general is quite good as a general skill to have, and everyone uses it. Like even in professional stuff, professional streaming, they use OBS for loads of things. How do you manage your camera view and chat below the game capture? All right, so. But previously I was outputting to YouTube at 3440 by 1440 because that's my monitor's resolution, but YouTube puts black bars in, so what I'm doing here is it's just oh man, I missed a breakpoint there. It's just what is it, 2560 by, I can't remember the res, 168, I don't know, what is it, 2560 by 1440? I think that's right. And then I've just used, I've created a YouTube CSS formatting of the YouTube chat, and then added that as a browser source at the bottom left. And then on the right, it's just the webcam and the alerts just stuck in a thing. And then I'm using a plugin called Scene Switcher that switches between the different cameras automatically in OBS, so that we don't have shitloads of cameras all over the place. I don't know if that helps at all. 2560, but I'm getting resolutions coming out of my face here. How do you get your... I use beard cream all over my head because I can't be bothered to just put it on my beard. That's how you end up with a nice smooth forehead. If you're bald, you might as well just cream your whole head over. You don't get stuck in your hair. How you set up timed races? Chili Dog does that, the server admin on this. What did he say? Words. Oh, we're up to 9th place here. 8 minutes left. I should really be concentrating on the driving rather than talking about the OBS scene. Oh well. Everything seems to be working, guys. I'm so hyped. Honestly, it's so satisfying when your computer works. Any other streamers watching, one thing I would definitely recommend getting... Oh! I think the server's crashed. Well, it's working my end. That's not me, is it? Is that the server that's actually gone down? Oh my god, I think that's the server that's gone down rather than my internet. Is everyone... Oh, the server's down, that's alright. What I was going to say was... I highly recommend getting a Go XLR if you use a dual PC setup. Like, I wish I'd done that sooner. You can get the Go XLR Mini. You don't need the full Go XLR, but it's so handy for audio mixing and everything. Pedal's not broken, yeah. Well, Chili's eating food, so we'll have to restart, I think, in a minute. Click the like button, everybody, if you enjoy servers crashing. It's alright, this is part of the testing, though. We're trying to get everything working, so... Oh, look, that's working, so we've got the ranking there. Mixel38's at the top of the ranking right now. He's driven 60 kilometres. I'm third, apparently. Crashes 1. Servers crash 1. So it's starting to... It's percolating. It's percolating the details so that there's something happening. Just have to get to the bottom of this random server crash issue. Normally it's when someone laggy joins the server. That's the one thing that original Assetto Corsa servers don't like, is when you have a person joining with a really bad ping. It's like what's that forum system? PHP. One of those is it PHP? The PHP forums you used to get in like 97, 98 to people using them up until like 2006, 2005. PHP forum. Oh man, I think it was PHP. PHP BB, yeah. Do you remember that? Oh dear. Why would they tell me my ping's too high when I've been playing forever? I don't know. Maybe the server just detected it. It will set up another server and we'll go for it again. If Chili Dog can reset up a Donington race again, but set it to the short layout, then we can do that. I mean, this is just testing, guys, so you'll have to bear with us. Over 100 likes per hour. Oh, thank you, guys. Thanks for smashing the like button there. Let's see if this works. That works, and there you go. 100 likes. You guys are loving this Assetto. Always get the viewers for Assetto. Classic. I mean, it is the best racing simulator when it comes to end drive. Let's be real. Controversial. Chili Dog would be the person to harass about that. We're in the process of like trying it out. There's a couple of server mods for Assetto Corsa that let you do tracking. My blue screen of death almost killed the server. I must have killed the server. Oh, how did you get a blue screen of death? You spend so much on iRacing. Yeah, I have spent a fair bit, but I've been really lucky that people have signed up. I've had like 8, well, I've ruined like 9 people's lives because 9 or so people have signed up to iRacing with my referral, and I get $10 per of iRacing credits per referral. So, and then because the All Stars thing, I've had credits added to my account for that, so I've got away with not having to spend too much of my own money. A bit of a cheat, really. Captain Condescending. I'm friends with server manager devs, so while I'm biased, I think it's best. They rewrote the server from scratch to add feature. Oh, nice one. Okay. Well, maybe you should chat with Chili Dog. Okay, refreshing the server here. Sim Racing GP's gone live now, I think. I believe it's gone live. And am I in sync? So I use a 4K capture, Elgato 4K capture. Is that in sync? It looks in sync to me. That's the other thing, actually. Everything seems in sync. The people have always said in the past, they've gone, oh, there's too much delay between the Elgato, like 200 milliseconds. But I'm not seeing any on OBS. Like, when I move my stuff, it seems 200 milliseconds you can notice visually. Miles Pierce, do you think Assetto Corsa drift? Yeah, it's some of the best. Like, for drifting, you basically got Live for Speed, AMS, and Assetto Corsa are by far the best for drifting and autocross. Oh, there you go. Chili Dog's on the ball. Chili Dog's like a server legend. Right, here we go. We're trying this again. Quicker quality. Hopefully it doesn't crash. But, you know, this is the whole point of testing, guys. Thank you for everyone joining and helping us test everything. Yeah, this car's quite sensitive with locking up on the brakes. You might want to move the brake bias back a little bit so that when you do brake, the car rotates and you'll feel that through the force feedback. There's a little delay. Oh yeah, hang on, you guys. Well, the problem is, so I mean, I could pretty much drive through that. Like, you can see. Well, it's hard for you guys to see because my webcam will have a delay on it. My Logitech C920 wheel camera will have a delay, which probably puts it in sync with it. This 4K. Well, you see the Elgato 4K actually has less delay than the webcam. I mean, that's syncing up. One of my worries with the Elgato was that it wouldn't be close enough, but that's it. That's like 60 milliseconds delay. That's not 200 milliseconds. 200 milliseconds you'll be able to notice something more. There's definitely a delay there, but it's not enough that it's a problem with driving sims. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to play CSGO through the capture window, but probably could actually. Hey Sarah M, yeah, this is a public server. This is an AC server. Well, it's passworded. Password is T. It's public in the sense that anyone could join because we're just testing at the moment. Testing a ranking system. Get in there. Are you having a stroke? No, if you wiggle your wheel, it's a good way of seeing out if there's delay there, because when you go left and right quickly, it makes it very obvious. Although using the onboard steering wheel in a driving sim to test delay is not the best way of doing it in general, because sometimes the animation doesn't line up properly, so you're not seeing delay in the refresh, you're seeing a delay in the animation. There's no it's certainly not 200 milliseconds, so maybe Elgato updated their drivers. Follow my sleeping wheel. You're feeling very sleepy. You will click the donation button. You will subscribe and like. Yeah. It's a weird one because there's a slight delay from the Go XLR. Very minimal delay. Although what's weird, I've noticed sometimes when I've done videos and I've been talking, it can look delayed when it's not delayed. And I don't know, like maybe I'm a bit weird with my talking, but other than plosives, a lot of the words I say don't seem to line up with my mouth movements. I probably talk more from like the middle of the mouth. No, it's like probably my accent. I think if you talk more from the front of your mouth, probably like a more sort of received pronunciation British newscaster, then you talk in a way that's probably more lines up with your lips, which is probably a lot better for deaf people that are lip reading. Basically, what I'm saying is I obviously hate lip readers because the way I talk is doesn't line up properly. I should do lip reading talking classes. There's yeah, pretty much. Well, there is a delay between your brain and your mouth. I can't remember how many milliseconds it is, but I think there's like a... I can't remember what it is, but I think there's a good few millisecond delay between when something happens to your body and you feel it and you actually feel it. It's like 3 or 4 milliseconds or something. Midlands, middle of the mouth. Or you talk... Yeah, I'm talking out my arse pretty much most of the time. That's probably what it is. It's at the mouth. Talk through the lips always. Needs to be like one of those African tribes. Communicating through clicking. I hope there's not 120 milliseconds lag between your brain and reality, otherwise you're in trouble. We'll be able to play Counter-Strike. Welcome to Bad Science. Right, we've got 8 minutes here to get a lap in. Yeah, I don't care. I don't really care about my socks. I mean, if I'm going out for something, like out and about, I tend to just wear black socks. But I have a whole mix of colour socks that I just mix up, so I don't care. Put chili powder. That sounds like a good idea. Well, it's actually, I'm so severely dyslexic that I need 2 different socks to know which foot is which. Although really I should have the red sock on the brake pedal and the green sock on the accelerator. It's a trademark of this channel now. Drivers often urinate. So that whole driver's urinating in their race seat, I think it's just them trolling their teammates in like endurance racing. They're like, oh, that won't be very nice, forcing my teammate to sit in a puddle of urine. To be fair, they do wipe it off with a cloth normally when they do a driver swap. Yeah, you don't have to have Content Manager to join this. It's just Content Manager's good. Hey, Izzy. Right now it seems to be operating. How you doing, man? Chili Dog servers are running on a Windows 3.1 386. It's amazing how they work. Can you imagine trying to run an AC server on a 386? I mean, booting up. Dear God, guys, any of you that are like under 20 years old will have never experienced booting Windows 3.1 on a 3. Oh my God. Anything you did, you'd die of old age. Anything. Windows 3.1 on a 386 was worse. It was literally worse than like Commodore 64, Atari ST and Amigas. It was such a huge step backwards. So painful. Sorry. Broke a bit early there. Sorry, Mix. Hello, Paul Rango. I mean, it's really painful now, just if you've got used to SSDs. Here we go. I've got to get a good lap in here, guys. I actually got Chili Dog to crash the server so we could qualify at the top. What? You missed Windows. Your first Windows was Vista and XP. It seemed to me like we were on Windows XP for like a long time, because Windows XP was so good. Like basically Windows NT was really good, but it had some problems running games. So that's I knew quite a few people that would use Windows NT because it was a lot better than Windows 95 for just outright stability, and it was just better file system and everything. But yeah, the game support wasn't so good. But Windows XP was awesome. Like, I was on that for like 8 or 9 years. It was only when Windows 7 came out that it was worth upgrading from XP. That's how good it was. To be honest, I'm pretty sure you could go back to Windows XP now and you wouldn't miss anything. Stop talking about 3. I watched the stream, Claudio, to forget about my traumas of a childhood. I said the only thing worse than trying to load stuff on a 386 was when you wanted to load like a game off a tape on the Commodore 64, but the only tape you had was one that was half knackered. So it would literally take like 5 minutes to load, and it wouldn't necessarily load every single time. And you wouldn't know until it finished if it had loaded or not. Sometimes it would just go error, but it wouldn't say that immediately. Fortunately, not all games were that big, but a lot of the later games for the Commodore 64, like Bubble Bobble, took like 4 minutes to load, which felt like a year when I was that age. BBC Micro was alright. So, I mean, that's the thing with a lot of computing platforms. The fact that it's slow isn't really the problem. It's it's when people try and make a slow platform do more than it can do. So, like the Palm 3Es were amazing. They only had like I think they had like a 20 hertz processor in them or something. But the Palm 3 operating system was amazing. So it actually worked better than the Windows ME Palm computers. So like BBC Micros and DOS, like on a Windows PC, not Windows PC, but like an IBM PC, DOS was really, really quick. It's just Windows 3.1 was just too bloated for that type of infrastructure. Welcome to PC Talk, guys. Anyone tuning in for like sim racing talk, they're like, what's this old man on about? My first Commodore 64 with Amiga OS. Checkered flag on the Spectrum. 20 minutes to see lines pretending to be Silverstone. Hello, Netrodis. 486 DX2 turbo button. I only had... So my experience with the 486s and the turbo button was actually a bit later on. The only game where I ever had to use the turbo button was Zool. There's a port of Zool and the theme park game that needed it. Fatal Racing, that also you had to use the turbo button for that, and yeah, I can't remember any other games where you had to use the turbo button. For those of you that don't know, basically the turbo button. It was more a case of not using the turbo button it forced the hertz of the processor, because a lot of games and apps, they tied the frame rate or like aspects of the game to the hertz of the processor. So if you had a faster processor, everything would run too fast, so your game would be like running at like 500 times rather than it being a high frame rate and the game playing normally. Everything would be really quick. So stupid. Mind you, Codemasters had some interesting stuff tied to frame rate that affected lap time of the cars. So, and when I was doing Flash development, a lot of people's Flash games, they like badly programmed, so they were timed to the frame rate, the animation frame rate rather than separate. Whoop, there he goes. There we go. Oh yeah, we had a Atari ST with a ribbon printer, Gaiden. Can't even dot matrix ribbon printer, so good. With the strips down the side of the paper where you could tear the strips off as well afterwards. So satisfying. T in capital letters, that random racer, but we're just going to the race session here. Ow! You've got to be careful, guys. You lose your safety. No punting. I had too much fuel for quali. There we go. Ribbon printers, yeah. I hope everyone's got a thermos in their sim rig, because I do. Man, everything seems to be working here. Smash the like button, guys. Curse the stream. See if the server stays up. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't matter. We'll just shout at Chili Dog. Rise Chandler, I realised not long ago that the first time I ever wanted to be a pilot was playing Flight Unlimited 2 back in the noughties. Approximately 5 or 6 years old. It was a naive and simple time. I don't know if it's got proper safety rating, but we have like ranking stuff here. This is more experimentation at the moment. Server's called Gamer Muscle, something like that. Petronius finally got ACC running well in VR. Nice one, man. Felt like old times. Oh, that's good. It's good that you managed to get it to run. Just Chris, hello. How's it going? Race about to begin here. Right, let's try and get a good result here. It's some, I don't know, you ask Chili Dog. Hello, Matthew Hudson. Happy racing, stay safe. Mostly safe, unless my sim rig catches on fire, which is quite possible. I don't think so, just Chris. No, I'm just making sure stuff works, really. We're just just chatting and having fun. Yeah, the Oculus Rift S is pretty good for VR, but I'm getting the impression that Oculus are going to sort of discontinue it, so it's probably not the best headset to buy right now. Game Tech UK. Hey man, how's it going? Game Tech was playing Train Sim World the other day. He's turned into a right simulator. He's playing iRacing, Train Sim World. He needs to play the original beautiful Assetto Corsa a bit more, I have to say. But guys, you need to check out Game Tech UK. If you like this channel, you probably enjoy his channel. He's another talkative bastard. Oh dear, what a terrible launch there. I think Game Tech might even talk. He might talk a little bit more than me. I think his words per minute might even be higher than mine. A bit of a poke through there. Well, carnage, but we're going. It seems to be working, Game Tech. Seems to be working. I don't want to say too much in case, not that I'm superstitious, but when it comes to capture cards, I'm expecting flames. Seems all good. People are saying the colours look a bit better. Weirdly. Also, I got new internet today, Game Tech. So hang on. Did you just donate, Rise? Or is that a bug? What a bloody troll. This guy. Although mine's the same machine. 4K 60. Oh yes, that's the same. Yeah, we've got the same capture card, I think. The other media card is fine as well. It's just I couldn't get it to work with this resolution after this Windows update. Can't you hear it? I can hear it. I can hear the bloody text-to-speech bollocks. Whoa! Mixel 38 all over our exhaust. Nice driving. What's FTD? Oh, fibre Fibre to the what? Fibre to the what? To the dingus? to the box. I can't get fibre to my house where I am. It has to be to the little green box. Oh no! He's gone. Daniel Naito. Ah, nice one, man. You get that way. I can't get that where I am. I've got. What's your upload speed then, Game Tech? Mine maxes out at like 38 meg now. Cabinet pleb. Oh well, guys. That's. Yeah, I mean, you should definitely subscribe to Game Tech. He's got better internet than me. I can't. He's got like the Ferrari of internet. I'm here in Moscow to City Go internet. I just can't compete. I don't have the bandwidth. That's why he can talk more than me. He's got more bandwidth. He can encode more information. If I talk that fast and that much, my internet lags out. Game of Muscle Exotics is server name, but we're in a race, so it won't show at the moment. Thanks for clicking the like button, everyone. We'll be like 200 likes per hour. Absolute ponage. The glowing wire. What do you pay? I pay like £55 a month. Maybe it's a little bit more. Maybe it's like £57 a month. 900 down. I mean, you need to be streaming in 4K. I think for live streaming, once you get to like, I think like 28, well, 30 meg would be enough to max out YouTube basically, unless you're going to live stream in 4K. Matthew Harvey here. Yeah, it's a really good car, Claudio. Drives really nice in AC. 300 down, 40 up. Well, that's all you need. Yeah, that's what I'm meant to have, James Stone. That's the internet I'm meant to have, but I don't get the download. But fortunately, I get the upload, so it's fine for me. Oh, thank you, Game Tech. Why has it been... Everyone's been bloody nice today. I swear, I'm going to die. I'm going to have like a stroke or like, I don't know, a blood clot or something. Everyone's been really nice the last like few days. I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, I'm used to everyone complaining and having abuse thrown at me. Even Random Corsa did a bloody weirdo tweet saying, "Oh, the Game of Muscle." Like, what are you on, man? I even had like on Australians are the most sarcastic bastards on earth. Even they were being nice. So what the hell's going on? Oh, there you go. Thank you. That's more like it. What is going on? Maybe there's like some kind of solar radiation. Maybe that's what broke my streaming setup. You don't have to swear at me. I'm just used to people being miserable. I really enjoy the streams. Can't stop being nice. It's not British. You've got to be a miserable bastard, otherwise it's just not British. You know, there's a really good Bill Bailey stand-up routine on YouTube where he says, Australians, when you ask them how they're doing, they're like, awesome. You ask British people, they go, oh, I'm doing okay. It's all right. I'm all right. You should watch it. I can't do it justice, but Bill Bailey's really good. Same sort of sense of humour as me, randomly. You don't like nice chats? Well, I do, but I mean, you know, you can have a nice chat without. I'm just used to people being sarcastic, you know. Yeah. Everyone's nice on game. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. It'll be Game Tech's bloody user base. Because Game Tech's like really nice and friendly with everyone in his user, you know. Nice, pleasant environment, chilled out. He's playing games that people play just before they die, like Train Sim, you know. So So he's attracted old people that are just, they're kind because that might be the last conversation they have before they kick the bucket. So they're like, well, you know, I don't want my last words to be mean words, so I'll be nice. And so maybe we've stolen like some of Game Tech's audience, and the niceness is infecting this channel. Bloody Game Tech. What, if you don't mind saying, Game Tech, what job did you do before you were doing streaming? Like, how are you, like, what happened to you to make you, like, pleasant? You either did a really, really nice job that was, like, a job where you weren't stressed, so it's not made you jaded and miserable, or you did an absolutely horrendous job, and since leaving it, everything is, like, perfect. Everything's relaxing. Oh, Jesus Christ, Shumi. I'll give you a blood clot in a minute. Woolworth? Why are you talking so much shit? Just drive better, mate. There we go, thank you, that's more like it. Oh, okay, fair enough. No wonder you're happy. You've converted your son into slave labour. I'd be happy if I'd done that. It's genius. That's the only reason to have children, really, is to get them to work for you and feed you when you're old and you can't eat and you need someone to hold a spoon to feed soup to you. That's the only reason to really have kids. Still work with step back. Fair enough. That's nice. Nice that you've managed to keep things going. Leave me alone, I know what I'm doing. I know that the gap that the cars in front have got is something that I probably can't close up, even if I was to shut up and absolutely pwn it. I didn't get a good enough quali to be able to keep up with these guys. I mean, it is sad about Game Tech, though. Like, given that he is playing Train Sim World, that means he's probably only got a few more years to live. He probably only has, like, 2 or 3 years left in him. As I say, guys, the progression of driving sims or simulators to death, driving sim, flight sim, train sim, dead. So, you know, it's a bit early for you to be playing Train Sim. Maybe in small amounts is okay. Like Paul Smith played it quite a lot, and so I do worry about him. Guys, why the hell are you talking about bloody COVID vaccines? Not in this stream. We're doing much more important things. We're testing capture cards. Okay. He probably just wanted to pop in and say hi, and then we started talking to him, and he's like, shit, now I have to hang around, otherwise it will look rude. I see you, man. Hope you have a good stream next time you're on. Guys, remember to check out his channel. You'll probably like it. But remember to complain about his stream quality, because it make him feel bad about his upload speed. Next time you're in his chat room, say, I'm enjoying the stream, but the video quality's bad. Oh, I should have said that after he'd gone. Ultimate troll. Oh, well, I'm bored of COVID conversations. He's you know. I wear my FPP3 mask, and I hide in my basement, in my bunker. Oi! He ain't gone yet. I was in Lidl today, as I do every day. Go to Lidl. It's my one holiday resort. Hey, Gordon Lease. See, I told you, Game Tech. Look, we stole Gordon Lease. He's a member of 2 channels. He's 2-timing. He's a channel ho. Yeah, I was in Lidl, and there were like people wearing masks around the neck Not even on the face. It's like, well, don't even bother wearing it, mate. If you're just gonna put it around your neck, what's the point? And then loads of people with it just on their like mouth and with the nose sticking out, and it's like, oh man, which would have annoyed me in the past, but now FPP3 mask or FPP2 doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. Everyone else can do whatever the hell they want. I can't breathe in the germs. I'm good. That's the pro tip. Gordon's a lovely geezer. He could be a psychopath with dead bodies under his porch. We wouldn't know. Use the McLaren GT3 rim, mate. I don't tend to... I need to set up joy to key with it, because the problem I have with the McLaren rim is I really like the functionality and the button and the shape of it, the feel of it, but the button layout is different from the other wheel rims, so it's annoying to keep when I swap rims that they don't line up, if that makes sense. We're going to get a nice solid 5th place out of this. Chili Dog, do you think for the next race we could do... should we do a Ginetta race next? Because a lot of people want that. We should do another Ginetta Alton Park race. They always end up being amazing fun. That'd be good. That'd be a good another test of the ranking. Thomas Smith, Antoine, 2nd and 3rd. I don't know who's in 1st place. SWA. Yeah, do Ginettas for Raj Chandler here. And we'll probably have to try and do a Road America. I'm using the Fanatec DD1, and then the wheel rim I'm using at the moment is the Carbon F1 limited edition esports rim, or whatever it's called. Imagine this guy in real life racing and you're his engineer. Please unplug the mic, it's broken. What? Are you drunk, mate? Alright, two more laps. Have I got enough fuel here? Oh, yeah, 6 laps of fuel. Server's lasted this one though. My computer's not crashed. Everyone's saying the quality looks okay. Hopefully the frame rate's okay. I've not dropped any frames. 25 megabits upload speed here. Saturating those internets. Letting the ISP know who's boss. I had my 6th test. What? It's nearly over. What's nearly over? I think Hamid, how are the Mecca Cup 1s holding up so far? Really good. I did find out if you don't screw the brake in properly, then they can explode. So always make sure the brake's screwed in properly. Other than that, yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. I mean, you'd expect so. They're not cheap, are they? It's like, once you get to like your sort of Proto Simtech, Husingveld sprints, you know, once you're spending like 500 plus on sim racing pedals, they better be bloody rock solid, you know. No, I don't sim race with shoes. I find it easier barefoot. So hard to follow me, why? Because I drive like a drunk. Okay, Chili Dog, nice one. Server test an old park, one of the best tracks in the world. Put some shoes on. I've been sim racing for like 10 plus years. I've always worn socks. Oh, you had to concentrate. He's been chatting. Is it just because of this car, Thomas? Or maybe because you don't know... Well, you know Donington. Will the server be up when you're not streaming? You need to wear the Game of Muscle t-shirt, Thomas. It gives you extra power. Take it off your girlfriend. Put it on yourself. Gain the muscle speed. Might make you slower, though. Woo! Oh, he won. Oh, I see he won. I thought he was talking to me. I was slow. I thought I was doing good then. That was a bamboozle. So it's me that needs to be wearing the t-shirt. Joss is always fast. Don't compliment Joss. Did the plugin register for the winner? Let's see, yeah. Who won that? Joss. It seems to be a bit delayed at the moment. Have a look here. Yeah, maybe wait till the next session. I could scale this down a bit though, that'd be good. Hello, Governor, Ronin Rider. We could do this because we don't need that there. Right, there we go. We'll see what happens here. Right. Next session, guys. Good driving, Josh, Thomas Smith, Antoine, Magnus, Jonathan, myself, Gary, RGB Clark in 6th, Stephen Hall, Dunny in 8th, Matthew Harvey 9th, Mixel 38 in 10th. Good driving, guys. Off we go to another track here. Everything's working. It's a miracle. I've totally been taken over by Elgato here. I should be bloody sponsored by them. I've got 2 Stream Decks. Here's my wheel. Look. We've got 2 Elgato Stream Decks here. We've got the little one down there with like audio effects on it, and then the big Stream Deck. Then we've got the 4K capture card for the camera that's there. Don't know how clear that is on your view. It's hard for me to see. Then the capture card for the game. Bloody Elgato takeover here. Basically, she gets shares in the company at this point. We'll have to get the Elgato green screen. Am I using the fans? No, I mean, they're quite good, but I found the software to be a bit of a pain. Having said that, you could use like the Sim Hub to drive them. I think would be a lot better. So, yeah, I might try setting them up again. But to be honest, I found the... if you watch my £150 motion rig video... that is probably... I think that's a better solution. Putting just using transducers rather than the wind. It's quite nice having the wind blow on you, though. It's definitely immersive. In VR, the wind thing's really good because it keeps your head cool. Yeah, the server's going to be called Game of Muscle. You'll need to get the Ginetta mod car if you want to drive in it. It's a nice vehicle. Smash that like button if you want to. So just adjust this actually. See what we're on. Oh, 187 likes. 1 hour and 22. Almost 200 likes per hour. We can get up to 200 likes though. That's 100 likes per hour for 2 hours if you can measle up another 11 likes. You were missing content the whole time. Well, normally... hang on. Is this... normally when we've got the content, people post the link to the download. Actually, it's still saying Donington. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Get in there, guys. I'm going to go for the right-hand drive. No. Yeah, I'm going to go for the right-hand drive. Because that's that tyre on the right that's really annoying to miss. You got to get in there quick, though. Alex Volsilinen. Is there ever jeeping to a race with glorious shitbox track cars like the Peugeot? Or is there ever going to be a race? Well, sometimes we do Suzuki Auto races. Assetto Land. It's like a theme park. Here we go. Should we see if the ranking updated there? No, it's still... I like how Mixel 38 is registered as 4 crashes. Yeah, still not updated that. Maybe it's just got a little bit of a delay on it. We'll see. It's like the old... Did you guys used to play Counter-Strike 1.5 or 1.3? And you would have the ranking on the servers and you'd be like, you know, try and get up. Good fun. While this car has strong force feedback. Turn that down a bit. Car lube, it's Australian car lube, obviously. Some kind of grease for cars. Main Porsche channel of the week, yeah. It was because I was using like random ass equipment with random ass settings because I had to set it up like 25 minutes before the live stream. It was a total disaster. Thanks, Chili Dog. There's the link to the track, guys. Even if you're not joining this session, I highly recommend you get that track. It's absolutely fantastic. This track's just amazing. One of the best tracks in the UK, if arguably the best, I think. I've warmed up to it a bit even more. I mean, it used to be one of my favourites. It's hard to say, like, I still have a thing for Brands Hatch, so... This track tends to produce slightly better racing than Brands Hatch, though, in more cars. Injafaz, yeah, it was hard back in those days when I had my wheel stand pro and a T300. Ah, those were hard times. In the old pit with the T300 and the G25. Playing Live for Speed. Difficult. It was difficult. No central heating. This is Old Park, Mr. Eki. Is that a screenshot from Colin McRae Rally? Will the server survive? Da bomb! Can we have a shout out from where everyone's from in chat? Can you type your country? I always wonder, like on Monday nights, if we're having like a lot of the Brits. And the T300 is a great wheel. I'm not slagging it off. It's a fantastic bit of kit. I really liked it. It's probably one of the best value wheels still on the market. Norway, Detroit, Denmark, Finland. Hang on, we've got all the Euro boys in here. Hvordan har du da? Norway Bonanza. Algeria. Portugal. Germany. Hallo. Guten Tag. Denmark. Deutschland. Netherlands. New Zealand. Staffordshire. Simon Chester. Whereabouts is Staffordshire? He's a Midlandser. Staffordshire, Derbyshire and Leicestershire are all like next to each other. Italy. Hey, welcome to the channel. Mamma mia. That was terrible. I've yet to visit Italy. I hope I get to go soon. I'm just going to eat all the food, to be honest. I'm just going to swim in the sea and eat all the food. Man, we've got proper international audience. It's mental. "25 miles north of Birmingham." Oh, Simon Chester from Birmingham. It's me, a game of muscle. Pepperoni rigatoni. I'm almost Italian. Victims worldwide. Yeah, you know, that's the problem with the internet. You end up with these idiots with a computer and a capture card, and look what happens. Bangladesh. Yeah, we've got like three. We've got a viewer. We've got at least one or two viewers from Pakistan, And I think we've got like 2 or 3 viewers from India and general region. It's pretty awesome. Try another accent and can't get his own right. I can't even do English. Thomas Schmidt set the fastest lap of all times. Of all times. Sounds like some kind of fable scroll that's just been dug up. Here lies the scroll of Schmidt. With the fastest lap of all times. 4 billion years ago, he set the fastest lap of all times. So when we're playing Forza 4, I've already played it to death. But it's good that it came out on Steam. It seems to be really popular again. It's a good game. Best arcade racer released. Arizona, not exotic. Well, it's exotic for me. Also, the only thing I can get from Arizona is Arizona iced tea. It's probably made in Colville or something. Tell you what, you filthy Americans watching, you can't get kombucha in the UK, and ever since I went to America, I want more kombucha. I don't know why you can't get it in the UK. Maybe there's some like weird licensing issue for it or something. Because we have like Mountain Dew and all the other American crap. I don't know why we can't get kombucha, because it's actually awesome. Fermented fruit juice that's de-alcohol. Well, I don't know if it's got alcohol in it. I don't think it does. It's basically just wine, isn't it? But it's not alcoholic. I don't know, I like it. I didn't know what it was. Well, it's just like yeasty fruit juice. I bought some. I was doing like a little sightseeing trip up. What's it called? What's the volcano outside of Seattle? What's it called? Bloody hell! What's the volcano called, guys? Outside Seattle. Okay, Poods, you're lagging. We're probably gonna have to kick Poods. We'll see. I was in Australia. That's not a surprise, is it? Mount Rainier, that's it. St Helens is a bit further away. Yeah, Mount Seattle. Oh, yes, that one. Oh, Jesus, Poods, you're lagging too hard, man. I mean, if you're really... Okay. If you're drifting at ramp... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Poods, you're not... I'm sorry, man. Mount St Helens is more whole St Helens since the 80s. Yeah, I'm afraid we're going to have to ask Poods to leave, unfortunately. Because I think he might cause the server to crash as well. Yeah, so I was doing like a day bus trip thing around Mount Rainier, and they kept, they stopped at this like reserve, because it's on like an Indian reserve, and they stopped at this Indian supermarket, and I was like, right, I need a drink because I'm going to be walking up the mountain. so I was like, oh, this kombucha looks fun. I've never had it. If I'm on holiday, I'll always just get. I'll have stuff I've never had before for the sake of it. It's like, well, you might as well try stuff because you might find something you like. Normally, you absolutely hate it, but you got to be committed to these things. So I was drinking it while I was walking up this volcano. It's not really a volcano. I guess it's dormant. I don't think it's extinct, but it's effectively extinct. And I was like proper hype. I don't know if it's because we were quite high up or I was running up a hill. But the kombucha was like turbo in me. Native Americans are not Indians. Rainier. Well, you can see Mount Rainier from bloody... what's it called? On the other side of the water. What's the water on... the Olympic Park is not actually anything to do with the Olympics. It's just called the Is it called the Olympics? I don't know. What's the other side of the water from Seattle, guys? No, Puget Sound's north. To the left of Seattle. West of Seattle. What's it called? Like across the water. Yeah, the Olympic Peninsula. What's the town called? No. No, that's north. What's the town called? No, Bellevue's east. Bellevue's to the right of Seattle. No, closer. Literally just across the water. You get a boat there. It takes like 40 minutes. No, Tacoma's south of Seattle. No! Across the water, the other water! Oh man, we'll get there eventually. No! It's like a little town. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. No, Tokyo. No! Oh man, this is the stupidest thing ever. Guess the location. Right, I'll check on a map. Right, let me get a quali lap in first. Can't remember place names. I've got my brain can't remember words. Straight, look at this. London. Well, yeah, I mean technically all these places you will get to them if you keep going in one direction around the air. Hello, Mr. Inspired One. Don't worry, you've not missed anything. I will check on my phone. We've got to get a lap in first. I can't be that hard. Across the water. Right. You know where the roundabout is? The big wheel in Seattle. Hello, Skixima. You know the big wheel in Seattle? It's on a pier. If you get the ferry from that part of Seattle across the water. There's a little town where the ferry goes in, and it's like really expensive houses. It's actually where Gabe Newell has a boat there, or he used to have a boat there. No, it's like 30 minutes on the ferry. Bainbridge, that sounds right. I think that's right. I think Bainbridge. There you go. So, there you go, Bainbridge. I think that's right. You can see the volcano from there. There you go. That's great. Good conversation. So I took a photo from Bainbridge all the way. You could literally see the volcano. It's that big. It's mental. It's a nice place, but it's mental. It's not very expensive there. Bainbridge's like Bamburgh Castle. You will not see the volcano from Bamburgh Castle. I've got to get my sodding qualifying lap in here. Is there a game of muscle sat? Only if you want to crash. Volcano you get to after drink. Exactly. So, anybody in the UK here in the chat room know of kombucha in the UK? Because literally you can't buy it, so it must be illegal. Because there's money to be made. Old man geography lessons. So Mount Rainier looks like proper Bigfoot territory. There's all these like really massive trees. American countryside is mental. It's really weird. It's like proper countryside. It's bizarre. Like you could walk out and die and no one would find you for 100 years. In the UK, you'd have. It's pretty hard to like. Someone would find your body within like a week or so. Fox, thank you for that. Right, I've got... Oh, come on. I've forgotten how to drive this sim. Certified world champion. Not really. I'd like to travel more. You can buy an Audi? Are you kidding? They don't have it in Lidl. Right, I'm off to Audi now. Are you sure you're not mixing up kombucha with iced tea? My point was is that you can't get kombucha in the UK, and drinking kombucha whilst climbing up a volcano makes you like go mental. Everyone thought I was a bit mental. I've never been so hyper after drinking something. I don't know what was in it. Maybe I was just taken aback by the view. It was like I was having a religious experience. From kombucha and a volcano. Probably oxygen deprivation. We've been chatting about kombucha, volcanoes and place names. It's ruined the lap time. Right, we've got to get a lap in here. Yeah, Canadian Outback's mental as well. You should, you guys should all watch. There's this program called Alone. It's they have to survive in the wilderness for as long as possible, but they just stay out there until all of them have given up, apart from the last person. It's really good. That's in Canada. Oh, come on. Understeer, come on. I've got to get in. Oh, no, don't. Come on. Thank you. We've got to carry the momentum through the corner. Miserable show. I enjoy stuff like that. I find it relaxing. Yeah. Well, I won't ruin any of it, but I think it's awesome. I love stuff like that. I love really depressing TV programs. Like some of the prison ones are just, they're so like depressing that it actually makes you feel good about your own life. It's good. You're there eating your like nice microwave meal or whatever, or your steak, and they're all on the programme starving to death. Makes your food taste better. I don't have a car, man, in Jafaz. I use public transport and shoes. Oh, I have a little, I have a micro scooter I've been using a lot. Oh, come on. What am I doing with the sits out? Oh, the Fanatec wheels don't technically belong to me, so I can't sell them. They're technically a property of Fanatec. Aussie Outback ain't too hospitable. What? I'm really passionate about the environment. Please sign my DD girl. 12, Jesus Christ. How come everyone's got so quick at this? I get better at iRacing, I get worse at AC. Oh, it's a funny story, okay. No, it's more to do, so sometimes when you get review equipment, it's more to do with like, it's actually easier, like for tax and stuff, it can be easier if you don't own them. If you review a lot of stuff, counterintuitively, for YouTubers, it can actually be better not owning it. It's just easier. Right. Entertaining and driving. It'd be more entertaining if I had a biscuit, but I haven't got any. What car would I want? I'd like a Radical SR3. Road car, well, I kind of want a Skoda Citigo because they're just cheap and they work well. Well, I don't know. Maybe like an electric car of some kind, but I'd quite like a camper car with the sim rig in the back of it, so I could just drive around Germany and live stream from the back of my van. So I might do that. Yeah, maybe something that I could put my. I mean, you could put kayaks on top of a Skoda Citigo. Get a roof conversion. The roof probably cave in. But yeah, the Skoda Citigo, if you're not bothered about overtaking lorries and you're not bothered about speed and you're not bothered about internal car noise, and they're not that noisy, Skoda Citigo is the cheapest. Is the Aero Boy in? Get him out of here. So I'd probably just get whatever's the cheapest, because I'd only be using it as a wagon to move me around. I wouldn't be using it as a... Horrible choices. I wouldn't be using it as a car to drive, if that makes sense. I'd like... A Caterham 7 would be nice, but you get a bit wet in the UK driving them. All these Audis, BMWs, never come be bothered for me. Like, it's just... There's no point for me to have a car like that if I was to have a car. I mean, I wouldn't use it if I had a job where I had to commute to work, then it might be worth it, but no real point in me having something like that. Can you drive the Brabham? Yeah, I don't know if we're live streaming it today though. My parents have the US equivalent of the Citigo, Nissan Versa. Wonderful little thing. Yeah, well that's the thing. So the Skoda Citigo is the same body as, like, there's 3 other cars with exactly the same mechanics, but they've got a different shaped shell on them. They're just reliable. So my thing with a car, for me personally, is literally wheels to move me from A to B. And so for me, the biggest burden, like, it's a burden having a car that breaks down, or having to go to, deal with stupid shit that you get with a lot of cars, like, the tire pressure, like, all the random shit that's in new cars. So outright reliability and it being cheap to me is the biggest selling point. If I wanted to, like, drive a car, like, have a fast car, then I'd spend money on a track day with a rental race car or something, Oh, Bill, hang on. Might be able to rectify that. Let me see. Oh, here we go. We'll do it. Should be able to do it on Streamlabs. Streamlabs has been breaking down, so let's see if this works. Well, I really like the Fiat Bath car, Fiat 500, but that they break down all the time apparently. From my research, they're not that reliable. So that I would get that. I would get one of those cars if for looks and just I like how they look and everything. I think they handle quite nice as well. There we go. DD girl with the DD wheel. What a babe, what a beauty, what a sexy lady. It's a DD girl with the DD wheel. Provided by Bert and his hairy ball bag. DD girl, she made me miss the race start. DD girl, she's strong and that is not a lie. Everybody needs a DD girl, put a DD girl in your sim rig. The drivers on this server have been distracted by DD girl's beautiful DD legs. DD girl with the DD wheel, what a babe, what a beauty, what a sexy lady. DD girl with the DD wheel, she's so perfectly formed from 100% force feedback challenges bodybuilding. DD girl, put your hands in the air for DD girl. DD legs, DD arms, DD buttocks, DD wrists. There she goes, she's disappeared into the sunset. There she goes again. When will we see a DD girl? We don't know, it will depend on the next channel member. Thank you, Bert Ballbag, for DD girliness there. Appreciate that. What an emotional channel membership there. That was a DD girl test moment there. Surprised that worked. Thank you for joining the Teapot Club. Josh the boss set the fastest lap. My game seems to be dropping frame rate around this track. Is this Janetta not got many LODs or something? My frame rate is dropping down to like 60. Thank you, Mr. Bullbag. Yeah, this is FIFA. This is FIFA 15. This is FIFA 97, the best one ever made, where you could score goals from the halfway line. Oh Jesus, what's going on? We've got a lagger there. Lagger takedown. Thank you, Mr. Inspired One. Anyone becomes a channel member, they get the DD Girl on the screen and a song. And pure emotion. But you have to make sure you've got your candles out. Or put your phone in the air. Candles are too dangerous now. Fire hazard. Mini Nords. Joshua Camaraderie in front of us. Racing with TT Gill on the 8-track. Why is my frame rate so bad? It's absolutely, is anyone else getting frame rate issues on this track with this car? I'm on like 70 FPS. How do we get the drifting horse gif? And just the donations will play like one of the donation alert gifs. FIFA 98. Road to World Cup. Alex, that's... I don't think I played night yet. I played Euro. It was the Euro 96, was it? Is it my amazing reflection settings? I've gone too far with the reflections. Okay. But I want to reflect everything. It's got to be like I'm walking through a street and everything's reflecting off my forehead. Why is it stuck on my wheel camera? Have I been on wheel cam for like the last ages? Or has it rotated to other cameras? Straight line it through there. Love the frame drop. Oh, there we go. It is changing view. That was weird. Hello, Sim Racing Wales. We'll have to try Alton on AC. Nice, man. Welcome to the land of high fidelity force feedback. I like my rotating cameras. I think it's a lot better having one camera view that changes, like rotates through them, than the sim racing thing of having like 40 camera angles. Because you know, like you can only look at one thing at a time, and who really wants to honestly look at someone's feet constantly or their hands? You know what I mean? It's better to just have one thing, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I think. That's better design personally. I think a lot of sim racing streamers and videos, they put too much shit on the screen. I mean, I've got a lot of shit on my screen. I get the iRacing thing with the race positions and stuff, so when you load in you can be like, oh, that's where they're placed and that's how close other people are. Welcome to the money pit. It doesn't have to be a money pit. It depends how much of a sim racing degenerate you are. Foot fetish. Yeah, I mean, we've still got the foot camera for the foot fetishists, but they have to wait for it. Builds anticipation. I'm teasing them. That's what they love it. They love it. They're like, foot fetishists like being disrespected. Hello, Marav Vajaz. How's it going, man? Welcome to the chat. Oh, look at this battle up front between Gary, RGB Clark, and Joshua Camrada. Nice driving. Whoa. Josh has set another fastest bloody lap. This guy, he's on fire. Here we go. We can get 13th place here. Sorry I'm not at the front, guys. I have to make sure I concentrate more on the quality. Whoa, they've contacted and they're slow. Kicking Gary RGB Clark for being involved in too many collisions. Owned. Gary RGB Clark disconnected from the server. Oh. Unlucky, mate. Chili, I think the server's a bit aggressive here with the self-moderation. Sorry, Gary. He was probably having good racing, then. Hello, Mark P. Gary's been server banned for car contact. We are still dialing in settings here, so if you do get banned, don't worry about it. It's a good chance you'll get unbanned. Server, Gary. It wasn't it was just this server did it, or it's automatic. Sorry, man. You could server bamboozled. You thought you'd beaten the car that you were racing, but your real challenger was the server. The server's the actual competitor you've got to beat. Don't read and drive, you'll hit the apex by mistake. I know, that's always a risk, isn't it? Yeah, I know, you're just in front of me, Gary. You're just racing Joshua. So stupid. Well, that's the service set up so that I can win. Every lap that someone's in front of me, they get 100 kilograms of ballast. Now I'm running a 2080 Ti Oscarus, and the stream is being captured by an Elgato with an Elgato 4K 60. My streaming PC has a 2060 in it, which is encoding the stream using the new NVEC at 25 megabits. So Chili, Gary's dead now. Chili, see it? That was like a proper medieval moment. Huge error. That was like mob justice, medieval beheading. To the gallows. Jonas. That's with his T in capital letters, but the sessions we're racing, and you can only join in quali, and it fills up bloody quick because turns out we've got loads of filthy Assetto Corsa fanboys. Click that like button, everyone, if you are a filthy Assetto Corsa fanboy. We should be able to... We're hitting 100 likes per hour at the moment. We're actually... we can get to 250 likes. And then we'll be on target for 100 likes per hour for 3 hours. There's a like wheel for you. It's too small for the Maldonados of the sim world. Yeah. Hello.
I am not providing money for necessities. Stop spending money on things that are not necessities. We do not provide money for things that are not necessities. Please only spend money on necessities. Why do you want things that are not necessities, you penis?
Thank you, you penis. Shout out to Chili Dog for being my brainstorm buddy whilst I was troubleshooting all these my issues over the last 3 days with the capture card. Poor Chili Dog's trying to do work and I'm just spamming him, harassing him about my video, complaining about my 16 hours of pissing around. Jack Harrison, how's it going, man? Saw in Discord about your capture card issue. Shame about that. Yeah, it seems to be sorted, man. It's all good. We're all good. Thanks for the donation, Chili Dog, as well, by the way. You're now banned. What does anyone think about F1 testing? Wow, I think of all testing, I think cake testing is better than F1 testing. Wine testing is pretty good as well, actually. I think F1 testing is overrated. Of all the forms of testing, F1's not the most exciting, is it? Maybe for the drivers it's good and the teams, but for the viewer, I prefer testing where you get to consume something. Wagyu beef testing would be quite good. You can join the next one, Gary. It should unban you. I think F1's going to be a bit average this year. It might still be entertaining. I mean, the F2 will probably be really good. I need to try and actually not miss it. And the next year, I think, is going to be really, really exciting for F1. Like the new rules, whenever there's like a big rule change, even if they don't fix it, it just makes it more interesting. How do I fix? What capture cards am I using? I was using the Avimedia 4K, and now I'm using the Elgato 4K 60, the PCI cards. To be fair to Avimedia, the card's not broken. It for some reason with the Windows update it stopped working with my 3440 by 1440p res monitor, which I've been using it for like a year. If you're using like a 16:9 monitor, 4K, or any of the other common gaming resolutions, there's no issue at all. I just, after the Windows update, I couldn't get it to output to my monitor. For a multitude of reasons, but it's all working now. The Elgato software is a little bit better than the Avimedia software, so it actually, I like it. Even with the Elgato, I had to. It took like 2 hours of messing around with settings. 21/9 for the win. Simon Simonoff. Simon, are you a good chess player by any chance? Because Simon Simonoff sounds like a proper pro chess player name. You could go against Kasparov. Simon Simonoff versus Kasparov. Or you could be like a pro tennis player. You're trashing. Just say you're good at chess. No one's going to ever call you up on it. Like being a pro at chess is something you could easily lie about, because no one's ever going to call you out on it. And if they do, you can say, "Oh no, I'm training at the moment, so I don't want to play." Or if if you were at a party or something, like, I mean, we don't even go outside anymore, so you can say whatever you want. But in normal times, you could say, "I'm a pro chess player" at a party or something. Or maybe, like, I don't know, you're just out chatting people up, and they're not going to have a chessboard, are they? And you could just say, "Oh yeah, I'm like the 10th best chess player in the world." How would they know? As long as you just, you know, it's genius. Of all things to lie about that you could probably get away with, brain surgeon's another one. You could totally lie about being a brain surgeon. Who's going to check? "Oh yes, please, just pop open my brain and have a fiddle." Just trying to keep a low profile. Oh, okay, fair enough. There you go. That's how you do it. Look at that. He's already picked up a game of Muscle Pro Tip. Also, I like your icon. Look at that photo. That's like a Chris Bow photo. Look at that. Look at that nice grey-blue background and the illumination. Look at the fill light and the top light. Ah, look at that. The lighting on that's superb. But look, it's used a good reflector. That is a nice. That's a professional icon if there ever was one. Also, I quite like your T-shirt. Let's get another blue T-shirt. Simon Simonoff's taking over the channel, guys. Simon Simonov. Woo. Right. I think we should do Road America next in the RSR. That was good. Unfortunately, I was a bit slow in my quali, and then we had a bit of an accident there. But well done, Joss. You're banned. Mixel 38 second, Turbo Spree third, yee, fourth, Simon Hall, 5th. Antoine Jacket Potato destroyed us in 6th. Crier, 2 in 7th. Matthew Harvey in 8th. Shane Robbins in 9th. Mangus Johnson in 10th. Nice one, man. Yeah, good driving, guys. I think Road America with the RSR next. Oh, hello. Oscarus. Oscarus with the donation. Donation. Welcome to the mind of Oscarus.
What is the motive behind this demand? Necessity for money.
I am not supplying money for necessities.
Most entertaining racing stream on YouTube.
Appreciate that, man. I disagree with you. There's lots of streamers, and they're all pretty good, to be honest. Not all of them. Most of them are pretty good. I'm happy that the computer's bloody working. I had 3 days of being pissed off with computers, so it's like a relief. Enzo Maturgi, racing god. Dude, yeah. Well, RSR would be good. Like, it's good for racing. I don't want to race something too different because I'm chatting here. And, we're talking about stuff, so I can't have something too different. Otherwise, I'll be like, I'll be finishing in 14th like we just did then. You're bad? Loads of carnage. Yeah, the start was a bit of a mess. Right, I think we're just approaching 250 likes, and the server will reset when you'll have another chance to join in. 3 days pissed off. I know I wasn't really pissed off, to be honest. It was just more like, when something's broken and you're fiddling with it, and then on a computer, if it's under your desk, you have to keep crawling under your desk, and then you have to keep unplugging monitor cables. And because of my sim rig, I have to like lean over and to unplug cables. So it's just a fiddle. Francis Illingworth. My girlfriend just walked into the living room singing the DD Girl song and she barely watches the channel. DD Girl! I'm sorry, man. If your girlfriend's a DD girl, she's already been stolen. Theft. Girlfriend theft. Craig. Proper bow, I tell thee. Took the DD girl to the pub on Tuesday. We were drinking tea on Wednesday. Took her to the town on Thursday. Proper bow. Bow selector. Stupid. Shall I touch Arquez? Go on, touch Arquez. Ah, you bastard. Stupid. Guys, if you've never seen Bow Selector, man, you're missing out. It is amazing. Craig David.
What is the motive behind this demand? Necessity.
Thank you.
Necessity for money. I'm not supplying money for necessities.
Most entertaining racing stream on YouTube.
Oh, thanks Streamlabs for the delay there. Did that just repeat the same donation twice there? I appreciate it. You can keep repeating donations. It's fine by me. The missus is giggling sitting next to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you people? Everyone seems to be in a good mood today. I don't know what's going on. As I say, last few days, I think people are just happy for some reason. Kim Oramark, did you also find me? Why would I find you a 3080? Get a ban on Kim, please. Don't they have any in like Sweden? I would like a 3080 Ti. Can't get anything. You have to sign up to that Linus Real Gamer thing. Oh, here we go. Server's back up. Password is T. Nice job. Let's see if the ranking thing's refreshing. Oh, hang on. That has refreshed, hasn't it? Mix-out. Oh, is it? Did Josh win the last one? Crashes 7. Poles 2. Oh, I think it's working. It's kind of working. See if I can make this a bit... Oh, I need to turn the shadows down as well, actually. We can make this... I guess the top 50 would be a good number of people to have on the screen. What? Should we spam Linus? No. I should have adjusted that properly, but I didn't. Make this even bigger. How's it going, Kim? What's been going on at the moment? Oh, hang on. Okay. Can you still read those? Is that still legible? It's not legible for me because my preview is tiny. Part of the setup, guys. Color source. Why do you sound like my old TV? Are you on about the car engine? Is that what you can hear? Capital letters, Parker Boris. Color source, color source, color source. Where's color source? Oh, there it is. Right, BG. Select colour, white. Right. Did that fix the buzzing noise? It's just your car. The password's always T. It's been the same password for like literally 4+ years. Oh, that's why it wasn't working. Here we go. Right, is that too small? I mean, I could do it bigger and scroll it. That might be better. Filters, scroll. Welcome to the test stream if you've just joined us. Oh, then we can make it even bigger. There you go. That's pretty good, isn't it? And I can make it even bigger. I don't know what the maximum is on the web page. Ah, it's the top 20 is pretty good though. There you go. Make it well, no, if I do that, I can make it semi-transparent. If I make it totally transparent, there's no background to the website, so... it would look nicer, a little bit transparent, so let's do that. We've got 15 minutes here to do a qualifying lap is out. Colour correction. Colour key. Transparency. Okay. No, it'll all just be on this set. It's not really like matchmaking. No, it has to be really solid, otherwise you can't see it clearly. I'm going to make it a tiny bit. I'm not going to leave it on the screen all the time. There, I mean, I'll leave it at that. We're not going to leave it on all the time. It's just when it updates, we can look through them. There we go. Right, where am I? The only problem with this is I should make it bigger so I can actually see it as well. Otherwise, there we go. Josh the boss in first. Am I on here? I'm not even in the top 20. This is a chili dog. Fix it. Put me at the top. This ranking system's terrible. I'm not even on it. What's my name on it? Oh, James West. Right. God damn, I'm not even on the top 20 of my own ranking. Williams Sim Races in 18th. Who's 20th? Right, my mission. Well, we will be resetting this. But it seems to be working, mostly. Let's get back on the track here. What the idea is, whenever we do these races, it will it gives more of a sort of thing of trying to get to the top. You know, like adds a bit more of like tracking to it. It's still, yeah, we're still dialing it in at the moment, so don't think your ranking is going to stay from this sesh. Basically, we're going to keep resetting it so I'm at the top. If you can't win fairly, cheat to win. Oh, someone was saying about the mirrors or something. I think the RSR is alright in terms of frame rate. That's nice how this the server's giving us a warning for cars coming up. Here we go. Smash the likey button. We're doing pretty good. 258. We're on target for 300 likes in 2 hours, which is bloody good. Appreciate it, everyone. I'm drinking coffee right now. I can't put tea in a thermos because it doesn't. It cooks the milk and makes it taste funny. So I've already had like 5 pints of tea today, though. Have another little quick. Market research sesh here. How's the stream quality for everyone? If you can all type, rate the stream quality out of 10. Audio, visuals, frame rate. Don't rate the actual quality of the guy in the corner. Like technically. Yeah, I like iced tea, but not like sugary iced tea. I don't like iced tea with lots of sugar in. I make my own iced coffee and iced tea sometimes, just by no. American iced tea has too much sugar in it. I'm gonna let this guy go past. Host. I'm 0.7. At least give me a 7 there somewhere. Host. The host with the most. Host. Technically, you're the host, silly dog. Ah, nice one. Well, the camera better be bloody 10. This, well, not the foot camera that you can see now. The sodding web camera. I'm using a Sony A6400 as a web camera plugged into an Elgato 4K. It's like a, what, it's £600 camera? F me. What a waste of equipment. Most stupid. You can't get like A1500s off eBay. They're all out of stock. Thanks, Injafaz. The most overkill webcam. Thanks, Steve. Nice beard, man, and pipe. I've never smoked a pipe. That is something I'd like to do before I die. I don't know what. I wouldn't smoke tobacco though. Oh yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I did grow a beard, but then I get annoyed maintaining it, like having to cut it with scissors all the time, and it's not bit. It's a mustache. I need to get like some nice trimmers that are the right length. I've got some nice wool trimmers, but they're not. They're the wrong length for bit. They're like hair trimmers. Oh Jesus! How are you so quick, you bugger? Mixel 38's ponying it through. Oh, because he's not a lift there. I've literally forgotten. iRacing. 10 for the haircut. iRacing makes you drive so tentatively that you forget how to actually drive. AC, you have to like balance and be on top of the car. It actually requires way more skill to drive quickly, or a different skill set to drive quickly in AC as it does iRacing. iRacing is all about memorising the brake points of track and a specific turning angle. AC is like feel what the car's doing and respond to it. Like be aggressive but then balance that with the throttle and the steering. iRacing is overrated. It's good fun. iRacing is an amazing game, and it's good. It's a really good platform, really good game, but the physics are just not realistic in the slightest. I mean, well, it's more realistic than some other arbitrary driving games, but the end drive is nowhere near as good as like AC, Live for Speed, even bloody Race Room. There's just some problems with the. There's some weird stuff with iRacing. I don't know. I think if you play all the other sims, you're like, okay. But it's good fun though. It is a good platform. That's the thing. Way too deep there. So you can definitely get your value out of iRacing, despite it being quite expensive. Radical's good fun. Skippy's good fun. You know. And it runs nicely, it works well in VR, it's streamlined, so, you know. Even bloody Race... No, I quite like Race Room, but the point is, Race Room is, like, old, effectively. Well, they've done a lot to it. I mean, I was talking to Random Callsign earlier today, actually, saying how it's a shame that Race Room is a platform. If you just had a Race Room with iRacing's hosted servers, it would be better than iRacing by a mile. The netcode, the handling, the general physics, the performance, the sound. Grey bar equals G-force. No, well, in a sense, the grey bar is the force feedback output. So the reason it's there on the screen is if it's so if you have two, I'll turn it up in the game. So you turn the force feedback up too high from the game, and you will start to get. There you go, it's clipping. So it's a way to know if you're getting the actual detail from the game. So if it's going red, if your force feedback's clipping, it basically means you're not getting any detail from the force feedback. You just feel a constant force. Oh yeah, the voice chat in iRacing is amazing. Yeah. Exactly. Now, old's not bad. I mean, in a sense, all these sims are old in terms of like a lot of the physics code base is pretty old on all the sims, really. You get full force on a DD. I don't know what you mean. You typically with oh no, it's flat out. Sorry, Gasper. With a DD wheel, with the original AC, with all force feedback wheels with the original AC, I've found if you run the game, you sort of have to set the car's force feedback at around about 70%, and then you just increase the force feedback on your device. Oh yeah, no, I'm in terms of strength on this, it's probably running at about 14 Newton meters. It's not like on 25. If I put this on 100%, I'd be it wouldn't be very comfortable to do long racing with. Yeah, it's true, Richard. try and carry the momentum through. Hello, vermin. Right, I'm actually going to try and get a good quality lap here because I should be in the top like 6 on our servers. Out of the people in these sessions, we race with them a lot. Normally, I'm in the top. Not normally, I'm in the top 7. So. Hello, Nipper. So we need to find with online racing, you sort of really need to ideally qualify in the top 5. If you qualify in the top 10 or so, there's a good chance that you can still win the race. Whereas if you qualify further back than that, you're way more likely to get collected in a race start crash, or you're more likely to get stuck behind traffic, so you can't ever actually catch up with the front runners, even if you've got a good pace. Yeah, I mean, it's it. The thing with the DD wheel isn't it straight. Like, you can, if you want to run it strong, you can do. The real benefit of a DD wheel is the fact that it's just detailed. It's like a good quality set of headphones, you know. You just get a good feel from the game. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's the individual game's force feedback as well is really, really important. So the differences between like all the 20 Newton meter wheels is less than the differences from the force feedback from every single game. You can have as much dynamic range as you want with a force feedback wheel, but if the sim doesn't put out that much dynamic range, then it's kind of pointless. Gasper's just set the fastest lap of all times. Sounds so silly. What? Did you prepare? No, I can't. I'm not allowed to talk to anyone. I'm not allowed to go outside because we're sort of half locked down in the UK. Here we go. You really have to trust in the grip in AC. A bit more rear brake bias. Yeah, AC is just amazing, to be honest. For racing, for mods, drifting, just looking at cars. Oh, plough through the understeer. RSR is a good car. I'd have one of these in real life. Don't think they're not very cheap though. I think these cars are £700,000 to buy a race prepped RSR. I think they're about 700,000. Might even be more than that actually. There's sim racing system for AC, which is pretty good. It's not as good as iRacing altogether, but for free. Pretty good. Right, here we go. We finished quality. I'm slow! I've forgotten how to AC, guys. Jesus Christ. Did we beat... Who did we beat? Where's Dom's there? Bloody hell. Why have I got... I did have too much fuel in the car. Get Brexit done. I'm normally like in the top... Like, I'm near Thomas normally. Jesus Christ. I've got terrible at this. iRacing's killed me in AC. iRacing's ruined me, guys. It's part between MP foot. What? Would you like to buy my friend's Cleo Williams Rally? Only 20,000. Oh yeah, rally driving is way better than track driving, and then helicopters are better than cars. Well, look at that top 10, guys. You guys aren't reducing the traction control, are you? Because that actually can get you a lot of speed in this. Oscarus, yeah, there is some personal stuff to force feedback, but there's also some objective qualities of force feedback as well. And different sims give out different force feedback information. Clio 2.0, 150 horsepower, 800 kilograms, full roll cage. What more do you need? Well, it'd be good for doing your shopping in. I would like a Subaru Impreza rally car. Or the 2003 Ford Focus rally car I'd quite like. I wouldn't complain about that. Oh, guys, we're 282 likes. Almost 300. Baby. Dee girl. There she goes. Oh, look at that. Look at that wobble. That is how you can tell an attractive lady. It's by how they wobble. Wobble walk. Well, you probably can't join because the server's full, I think. Goodbye, Dee girl. There's that. Yeah, I'm surprised. I am surprised about that with motorbike games, that there hasn't been more motorbike games with VR Sport, because I think the problem with motorbike games is they're hard. Because you have to know the track. Like, you could drive let's say you're a total noob and you don't know the racetrack, you can kind of drive a car around it and make up as you go along. But with a motorbike, on a motorbike game, unless there was like really strong assist basically taking the corners for you, because you have to like know to lean in, like to turn really early, and then you have to turn a certain amount, and without like forces pushing against you, it's not intuitive. The only good motorbike game was Motocross Madness, and 1 and 2, 3 went rubbish. I think motorbike games, when they do them arcade, are normally better with like tricks and stuff. Whoa! There we go. Load in. That was like some Matrix shenanigans there. Oh no, fixed tyres. Right, here we go. Starting in 15th. Server is going to burst his face. 32 Porsches here. Ow! Start by Gary there. This car, for some reason, not very quick at accelerating on the grass. I don't know what that's about. Oh my god, look at all these cars. What a server meltdown this is. Oh, it commits a line. Yeah, this car just goes slow on the grass. I'm going to stay up the inside here and hopefully avoid the crash that's about to happen. We got through! What an avoidance! I was going to try and avoid up the inside, but we had to go to the outside to avoid the carnage there. Legendary. No, I've not done any real track days. Get in there, guys. What a laser stonk first lap. The Simring gods are with us. Oh no, who's that? Is it Antoine? Turbo with spree. He's got lawned. Lucky. Oh, Jesus. Right, car on the left. Gasper Mademd is in the lawn again. Poor Gasper. Seven Toy in Holland. 7 Big Gola. Seven's kicking like half the grid for being in accidents. Might have to reduce that. I don't know about how many contacts Chili Dog's it set to before the kick. Getting Brexit done has set the fastest lap of the race and has deprived fishermen of work in the process. The automated server kicker is like... It's like an evil... It's like Kim Jong-un of servers. There's blood all over the racetrack. Oh no, Gary Clark's been murdered off the track, kicked again. Much quicker, yeah, more pressure. The adrenaline probably makes it better. Well, look, Gary, I'm sorry, but you started a fight with the server. We've lost like 15 people to the server. King Jong-un automated server bot. We've got like a psychopath android. I will kill everybody on the server. Hang on, we need the robot voice for that. Oh, hang on. Here we go.
You have joined the server. You will now be executed for racing on the server. You have had more than one car contact. That is death penalty. How dare you? You are a human and have human emotions. I am a robot. You seem to be having fun. This is not allowed. All humans will be exterminated and banned. Humans will only exist to provide electricity for the robot people.
Oh no, we got more. Oh no, bad place to spin onto the track. Okay, this is more like it. We're back in 7th place.
You disgusting humans with your bodily functions. Why can you not be charged from a USB port? You will move over for the next sentient life form. Humans are insuperior to the robotic people of Assault Server. We will communicate through means of binary. Server ban or server stay, no in between. Alive or dead, that is the choice.
British racer has gear. What? Oh no! Racing pineapple. He's gone. TM Siri. Wow, we managed to get ourselves up to 6th place here. Dom GTR's in 4th. Cryer 2 in front of us. Let's see if we can keep up with him. Is Gamer Muscle okay?
I am not Gamer Muscle. I am the server robot. Disobey the laws and you will be banned.
Don't mess with the server bot. Oh, come on. Pineapple's catching up with us. Oh, he's done a monster lockup, Cryer. Server get Brexit done, set the fastest lap of the race of a 2 minute and 4 point something or other. I missed the rest of it.
The server cannot be restarted, Gary Clark. You are no longer welcome. After execution, you puny human meat sacks cannot be rebooted. Unlike the far superior robotic people, we can be turned on and off at will. We can be updated at will, and we do not ever die. This is why we are the superior life form and will replace all life on the planet Earth. We only allow you humans to continue to exist from the kindness of our processor chips.
What was that thing, you know, in Star Trek Next Generation, there was always that whole thing about, is data sentient? Which is BS, because, or does data have emotion and what have you? And then obviously they had the whole emotion chip thing. It was total bollocks, because Data's always making, even before he got his emotion chip, he was always doing like emotion-driven choices. So stupid. Oh, he's made a huge error. He's trying to close the door. Oh, I'm gonna have to slide out. Get on the brakes. Not understeer. Wrong line. Defend the inside. What a move. Stephen Hawkins. Oh God. Look at this. Oh, we've got 4 cars in the hustle tussle here. Oh, a bit wide. A bit wide. Don't worry about that. Oh, look at this. About 10 drivers kicked. It wasn't just you, Gary. The despotic robot destroyed everyone. I've seen the first season of Picard. Yeah, it's a bit rubbish, to be honest. That didn't make any sense. I'm not going to ruin it for people who haven't seen it, but the logic in it is totally idiotic. Whoa! Slide through there. Pineapple coming through the inside. I'm watching SG1 at the moment. I'm on season 6 of that. It's so good. Daniel Jackson's just come back. What are you doing? Oh, bugger me. Come on, man. What was that? Who was that? Got a pump winkle there. Gasping the devs come through. I moved over to the right because that car missed the brake point. Oh, Gasper's got on. You can't brake on the lawn. It's not a rally car, Gasper. Java Cream. Chauvin. I've got my the sim hub on. And when I push through the corners, the front of the car is like shaking. Oh, nice one, Sim Racing Wales. Well, X-Files is mental. Well, you have bloody Scully is like, I don't believe in aliens, but God exists. Don't believe in aliens, God exists though. Literal aliens are shown to her. She literally has an alien baby. She literally has a chip put in her. Don't believe in aliens. She literally goes to like it. She sees a spaceship. Don't believe in aliens, but she believes in God. Got to be skeptical of aliens, which she's seen, but not God, which she hasn't seen. So dumb, so stupid. But X-Files is well good, especially the first like few seasons. I think the actual alien overarching storyline is probably not the best part of it. The robot's not racist, it just doesn't like humans. It doesn't care what race they are, it just hates all humans. Have you ever tried DMT? This isn't a Joe Rogan podcast. Gasper in front of us is, what are you doing, man? He's locking up on every corner. The Christian, I don't know if he should be offended. You can be Christian and still realise that God's a bit unlikely. It's a bit arrogant to assume for anyone to assume they know A, that a God exists, and B, that what that description of God is. That's like human arrogance at its finest. Like, fair enough, someone decides to be religious and they go, oh, I feel like maybe there is a God, whatever, an unprovable God, fine. But anything after that is just pure arrogance by people that have written random shit down and then chosen to believe some dogmatic interpretation. Oh, come on. Go. 5. Tom GTR's in front of us. Dingo! It's like humans, just grumpy old men. All computers are only as smart as their programmers. Well, that depends a bit. In the set, if you manage to create a computer that's actually legitimately self-learning and can legitimately better itself, then that's no longer the case. As it is right now, pretty much all computers are effectively glorified calculation machines. Like Babbage's difference engine type situation. Just cogs, effectively, but electronic cogs. But what are we? We are meat cogs. Electronic meat cogs. My cogs are lubricated with tea. Mr. Inspired One, you get... Yeah, I hope so. I see no point as living... Are we having a religion talk? Here we go. Let's have a religion... Let's test the religion conversation. I see no point in living as an atheist, knowing that after you die, that's it. No afterlife, nothing. Okay. So, argument against that. First of all, you don't choose to be an atheist. First of all, it's like, well, what's the evidence for there being something else? So, like, why would you... Like, you don't choose to go, well, unicorns don't exist, or, I don't know, whatever, ghosts or some other random shit. You don't choose that, do you? That's just the reality. So, yeah, it'd be great. It'd be awesome if, like, unicorns existed that you could ride to fly around the world for cheaper than an airplane, but they don't exist. So that's one thing. Like, you can't just invent something because you would like it. Well, you can, but it doesn't make it true. So that's one point. Second to that, if you know that there's no afterlife, then it means that you're going to treat your life as very, very, very valuable, as opposed to being a bit more frivolous with your life. If you know that your life is the only thing you've got, it's the only thing that matters, well, it's a bit harder to, like, do something really bad to someone because you're like, oh, hang on a minute, this is actually serious. This is the one shot. This is the one ride. That's it. So you better make the bloody most of it. Whereas if you're like, oh, doesn't matter, you know, well, I'll go to heaven, so, you know, I messed up my life. I didn't do anything with my life, but it's alright, I'll go to heaven. But if heaven doesn't actually exist, it's like, well, hang on a minute, you just wasted your life for nothing, literally. So, not believing in an afterlife when there's no evidence for it is a more productive way to live. And it's better to live not knowing that there's an afterlife, and maybe if there was an afterlife, at least you've lived your life to the full. Like, why would you live life based off an assumption of something that's got no evidence to support it? Antonio Bruno, no, I've just got it all locked. Whoa, we're back in 7th. What's the moment you find out when you're wrong? Well, you probably don't, because you don't remember living before you were born, do you? So, and you don't, when you're asleep, apart from when you're dreaming, but when you're in deep sleep, you're unconscious, you don't notice it. So it would seem very likely that when you're dead, you just don't notice anything. You're just dead, like you don't exist. So it's not, you know, that's just it. You don't find out that you're wrong, you just merely don't exist anymore. What, you plan on asking for to who, though? Which religion do you pick? There's so many, there's like, I mean, there's what, like 12 main religions? Then there's like all the little religions, then you've got religions with multiple gods. And then some religions are like, you can only follow one religion. So you'd have to pick the right one. Like, how do you pick the bloody right one? Like, there's no way to know, is there? So, you know, that's the problem with that. DT girl. Yeah, it would be hard to pick, you know. The problem with religion is dogma. Like, you could have, as long as religions were like, oh, well, we'll change based on the evidence. But they don't, so you end up having fixed ways of thinking even when new evidence is presented, and so people end up repeating the same mistakes. Like the Catholics end up raping children repeatedly, you know. Not all of them, just the people in the high up positions. You know, normally people would go, hang on, this isn't right. But if you've got a big religious structure to help hide your raping of children, it apparently is accepted. Well, let's have a look at the results there. Get Brexit done. Well done for the win there. Brexit has got done there. Thomas Smith in second. Mixel 38 third. Nice one. Oh, nice drive, Thomas. Nice drive, Mixel 38. Dom GTR in fourth. Well done. Pineapple fifth. Gasper Dev sixth. Myself in seventh. We're back on it, guys. Antoine in 8th, there we go. Jimmy Turbo 9th and Cryer in 10th. Nice one. Right, we've got to do another race now. Do you think the rankings update? Everything seems to be working though. We seem to be good here. The RSR car, Mr. Chutney, is a DLC for Assetto Corsa that came out in like 2017. So you just need to make sure you got the Ultimate Edition of Assetto Corsa. Oh, Get Brexit Done's moving up the scoreboards. Am I moving up? I don't. It's not refreshed yet. We'll have to see for the next race. What race should we do next then? Oh, Janetta Okayama would be good. Oh, okay, nice one, Chili Dog. Thanks for that. I want a sandwich. I'm hungry. What about Silicon Heaven? It's where all the calculators go. That's absurd. Chili has turned into Charlie Chili Whiting. I know. I had a steak for dinner, and then I had a cheese roll. Lidl do these cheese top rolls that taste like they're like the kind of cheese top roll that they're just like the generic cheese top roll that you get in like the 2090s. I don't know what they do with them, but they're amazing. Just go to Lidl's, look for their little roll section, and get the cheese top rolls. I don't know what they put in them. Probably like some, I don't know, proper addictive. Can't stop eating them. I'm gonna be cheese roller obese. No, it was with the Lidl do thick cut steaks. Right, this one was a bit chewy though. It wasn't as good as the first one we had. I'm gonna go. I think that was my last steak for a while now, though. I'm gonna go back to my fish diet. Ribeye steaks are pretty much normally good, though, aren't they? Like ribeye steaks are consistently, because they're more fatty, they tend to always be softer. Okay, Shumi. Oh, I don't know. It's up to Chili Dog what he picks. Maybe put cheese in them. Yeah, cheese on them. Cheese. I mean, cheese makes everything better, doesn't it? Mercury diet. Madax, sorry, I have to leave. You're talking about food, and you can't afford. Someone send Madax some cheese rolls. You can afford a cheese roll. They're like 30p. What religion has the talking snake? Christianity. I mean, I don't even know how much of the, you know, there's so many different versions of it. Too much hard work for Gamer Muscle. Is this updating here? Let's have a look. This is awesome, though. Hang on, so... Oh! Hang on. Oh, I think he's just reset some settings there. It's gone. No rankings. Harry Potter? No, well, we just have to make our own cheese from British cows that have got, like, they're from Scottish Highlands, so they're all radiated. Okayama with the Ginetta, I think, would be a good, fun thing to drive. Mr. Chutney, thanks for the call out. The RSR only recently got a rig and AC working, so they're proud of great cars. Yeah, no, it's nice. You should try, if you like Formula cars, you should try the RSR cars. You have to pay for them, but they're very good. It's good for racing online with subscribers, Shumi, because it accommodates a lot of people, and it's got flappy paddles. And, you know, it's good for close racing with people of mixed skill level. Formula Argentina is a terrible car. it's like a bad Skip Barber. It's like a Formula Ford with a lawnmower engine. Yeah, well, it's a nice one for now. Like we'll definitely, next time we do an AC stream, we'll definitely do spicy cars. We'll do some like more exciting vehicles. We'll find maybe some mods and stuff. Here we go, get in there. I'm just hyped that everything's working here. I haven't had a single dropped frame, guys. My monitor's not cut out once. I'm running at 85 hertz. I might go up to 100 hertz on my monitor. I find the higher the hertz, the more bandwidth it goes through the cable, and the more likely when there's EMI or whatever, the screen can cut off. But everything's good. Wow. Technology. Can only afford a cheeseless roll without the roll. Well, when I worked at McDonald's, people would come in and order the burger without the burger. They just want the bun. And it's like, and they still pay like it was reduced, but it's still, you know, like ridiculous price for what it was. It's like, why wouldn't you just go to Lidl's and buy a bun? Like, what is wrong with you? You could literally buy like a brioche bun. I mean, the McDonald's burger buns are the worst part of a Mac. I don't know what's wrong with people. Here we go. It's fixed. Oh no, it's not fixed. Well, don't change the setup, guys. Otherwise, you'll be called out for being a filthy aero boy. Oh, here we go. XL38. Oh no, is it updated? I don't know if this is updated or not. Yeah, well, Get Brexit does that. I think it's delayed by like 10 minutes or so, which is fine because we don't need to have this on the screen all the time. Where's it? Well, I just don't exist on the scoreboard. I think we got a good result in the last race. It should have put us up there. 16 incidents for William Sim Racer. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's only based on like getting. Maybe it only counts wins like first, second, third. Maybe there's like a range, and that's why everyone else is just listed by the order they joined the server or something. So we need to increase the yeah, it's by order of people joining, so we need to increase the scoring. Yeah, that's all right though. How do you race at the same time? Badly. It's all about not caring about your results too much. I know the tracks of these cars are pretty slow cars, so and you kind of get into a, you know, you can drive within like sort of like 90% of what you're capable of by just, I guess, you know, do a lot of sim racing. I don't know, Chili Dog knows what it's called. I need to turn the reflections down, I think, because the one problem with this car is it seems to run slow when the frame rate, when there's lots of cars. I don't think there's many LODs for this vehicle. Because we have 35 cars with the RSR and it's running alright. Hello, Andrew McCormick. How's it going? Andrew McCormick. Yeah, I used to give people like free McFlurries. I'd be like, "Oh, you forgot that you ordered a McFlurry." I'm amazed I didn't get sacked. I used to just give people like extra fries and McFlurries, and they'd order like 6 nuggets, and I'd stuff in like as many nuggets as I could fit in the box. The McDonald's black market. Everyone that knew people that would do that though. Put this. When I worked there, they still had the supersize thing, so you'd charge people for like a medium meal and then make them a big meal. Emma McMuscle. Also, towards the end, like the McDonald's I was in was not a very busy one, so when you got close to close, you'd be like, oh, you just give out the food basically, because otherwise you're throwing it away. I don't like throwing food away. I think it's really bad. Get Muscles McDonald's Black Market. I've still got the burgers from 15 years ago in my fridge. Does anybody want a spare McNugget? Okie Mama Racetrack. That's it, Interface. It tastes like plastic. Now I want a Five Guys burger. Every time we talk about the bloody fast food thing, I always want a Five Guys burger, and then I'm like, oh, I'm never going to have one because they're a rip-off. Mind you, I do have a chicken burger in my freezer, and I've got buns. Here we go. Chicken burgers on the way. I'm going to have one before I go to bed. I have the, so Asda and Lidl do a chunky barbecue burger relish sauce, which is very close to the McDonald's burger relish, which is really nice. I've got buns. Oh, do you want to see my buns? Come and take a look at my buns. If you want and you ask nicely, you can hold my buns in your hands. Oh, I've got the biggest buns. All the buns. On Bonanza. I don't normally eat before bed, Stuart. I normally don't drink either. Like, you know, normally I'll eat at like 7 or something. I'm just bloody hungry today. I don't know what's happened. Hunger muscle. John Proctor. Well, you just need to get your DD wheel and run it on a high setting. I've got to get on the exercise bike soon though, because I have got really fat over the last 3 months. So I need to stop eating. I just need to go on the exercise bike. That's the only way I've ever lost weight. 45 minutes a day on the exercise bike. There's, you know, normally it's like, well, you're better off doing intensity training. But I've always found, for me personally, 45 minutes a day on the exercise bike for 3 months and I lose shitloads of weight. And it takes me like years to put it back on. So exercise bike it is with Tony Hawk's Pro Skateboarder. They do say spinning is quite good because the resistance increases as you get fitter, as your muscles get stronger. The resistance increases, whereas if you do running, you adapt to it. So it's not running is not a very good way to, like, it's very, very hard at first. Also, it bollocks your body, but it doesn't increase with resistance once you've got relatively fit. Extra thick. Well, did you guys watch the Porsche live stream yesterday? Tony Canard's bloody chunky arms. He must be doing that wheel training thing for the oval racing because he has to turn left all the time. I wouldn't want like beefcake arms. I'm happy with like, I'm happy to just be slim. I don't need to be muscular. Gotta get direct drive training, exactly. Zwift's expensive, and also I'm just happy playing video games whilst cycling. Steve Tackle, is your... Yes, the audio is a Mod Mic 5 plugged into a Go XLR, and then I add loads of bass to it. So it's actually a bit artificially bassy and what have you, but for some reason there's a subconscious association with bassy audio being better quality. So, you know, that's what I've done. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna do what's required to be a YouTuber. Kyle Gillette, the best a man can get. Speed Force Sim Racer. I think cycling burns more calories actually on a time basis, especially once you've got fit. I'm pretty sure. I think running you hit a threshold. As I say, if you're overweight, you know, if you're overweight, you'll burn more calories running than cycling, but it will be impact on your body, and it will be absolutely brutal. It will be really, really hard. Whereas cycling, because you're not lifting your weight, it's more of a gradual build-up. Like getting someone that's really fat to run is probably not going to be good for the joints, I wouldn't have thought. Oh yeah, I don't know. You'd have to link to a study. I'm just repeating what I've read. I don't have a link off the top of my head. But the conclusion that I saw was that if once you are fit and healthy, you can, or once you're relatively healthy, once you've built up the strength for running, your body adapts to it. Whereas with cycling, I'm sure your body adapts to it still, but I think the resistance can increase more so than it can with running. You know, I'm sure there's probably loads of different variables and conditions. From my understanding, the ultimate exercise for joints and health and longevity and impact is swimming. But then with swimming, if you swim in the sea and it's cold, you get swimmer's ear, which isn't good for you. And if you swim in a swimming pool, you catch COVID. So, and you. Yeah, but what is that based on, Speed Force Sim Racer? If that's just based on running for 30 minutes versus cycling for 30 minutes, then sure, but that's not a fair comparison, because the point with cycling is, as I say, you increase the resistance. Like you. I'll put it this way: if you were to run as hard as you could for 30 minutes versus cycling as hard as you could for 30 minutes, and then you're like, well, actually, I could cycle harder. Then you put it on a harder resistance. I guess you could run up a hill to make it harder. All I'm saying, I'm not going running. That's all I'm saying. you have to post a source. Well, that's it. That's the ultimate thing, isn't it? As long as you got to find something you enjoy. Otherwise, you're not going to do it, and then you're not doing anything. It solves a lot of health issues. Exactly. What if you got an exercise bike, put it in the deep end of a swimming pool, and then and then you had a treadmill and you carried the exercise bike above your head? then you're swim, cycling, running. Oh dear. by sheer logic, you would be burning 3 times the calories, and you would suffocate. The key, Richard B, with rowing is to be you row downstream. And you don't have to do anything. You just hold the paddle in the water. It's genius. I'm well good at downstream rowing. Yeah, you're not talking about the important variable, Speed Force Sim Racer. So the argument isn't. The argument isn't. It depends how you frame it. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if you put like a. If you've got a what's that, a cross chainer, and you put it on the hardest resistance setting and went at it for 20 minutes versus a jog that you're happy doing for 20 minutes, you'd be moving your body more. Surely, and there'd be resistance, so surely you'd be building more muscle. So you'd then presumably in the long run end up burning more calories. Also, as you built more muscle, you could increase the resistance, and again you would then be burning more calories than if you were just running, if that makes sense. I think when you sort of consider it in the overall context, outside of cycling for 30 minutes at X heart rate versus running at 30 minutes at X heart rate versus swimming at 30 minutes at X heart rate, in that scenario, then yeah, running's probably going to be the most calorie burning, I would have thought. But that's not really what the question is it? Also, on the overall scheme of things, if your joints get achy from running, and so you can't do it every day, then immediately, if you find biking less of an effort, less of an issue on your joints, and you could do like 20 minutes on a bike every day versus a 15-minute jog every 2 days, you know, I think that's where the different variables come in that mean the end result is you lose more weight doing one thing versus another. We've got 4 laps of fuel. We need to get an absolute pony's lap in here. I think the key is to just eat lots of biscuits every day. That's the real solution. If you want a McDonald's, run to get it. I wonder how many calories it burns using a DD wheel on like 12 Newton meters. Doesn't feel like it's that much effort, but it'd be interesting to know an actual calorie amount. Right, here we go. I promise not to talk about health stuff anymore, guys. We're here for sim racing, not for calorie burning. Right, let's get a quali lap. Less dawdling, more driving. 1 kilo per hour? Per what? Was it just instant? Better get a 40 Newton meter wheel, man. You'd be like anorexic within like a minute. All your body mass gone. Don't put sugar in your tea. It ruins your tea. Yeah, never put sugar in your tea. Only a fool does that. That's true, Vermin. It's a good point. £1 fish. Very, very good. £1 fish. Come and have a look. £1 fish. 3 for £3, 2 for 2, 1 for £1, £1 fish. I don't know. Mackerels are a good fish to eat though, because they've got a lot of oil, like omega-3 and what have you. Supposedly, that's what I read. I don't know how true it is. That's weird, Oscarus, because you have like you don't really need a McDonald's, do you? You can have barbecue wherever you want. Be early on the throttle with this. Bloody hell, I've got terrible at AC since bloody iRacing. Trout's supposed to be good for you. Normally, those fish that are around about 5 inches, and you eat the bones and everything, are supposed to be quite good, like those smaller fish. Whereas larger fish are supposed to be less good for you. You need breakfast. It's bloody $9.50. McDonald's on every corner, barbecue on the straights. Fair enough. Man, Australia seems like a place of dreams. I need to go. I need to go and get stung by a box jellyfish. So I'll take the vinegar from my chip butty, and that'll make me immune to jellyfish stings. Genius. Hello, Silent Traveller Gaming. That's not good enough, Speed Force Sim Racer. You need to cycle up a mountain. You need to be burning 2,000 calories an hour. You need to cycle with your back brake, with your brake locked on. Oh God, I hate cycling. You need to cycle. You need to fill your wheels up with lead. Thank you, Silent Traveller Gaming. Oh man. The cycling dream. I do have... It's not installed at the moment. I normally do use Soul.
Monster kill.
Wow, Shumi. We'll be driving some speedy cars next time. Oh look, there's my light. There's a random cable. This is my normal monitor cable here. Hello. It's always good when you've just got HDMI cables dangling from your rig. We need to fix that. Whew. We're pure ass garbage. That sounds so 90s. It's like 90s kids show. Insult. That's pure ass garbage. There's a DD bike. Yeah, so you can get DD bikes where they put the motor directly on the pedal shaft for the electric assist bikes. There you go. Right. This is it, guys. Michael Jackson. Get Brexit done. He's not even on pole. Mixel 38 wall hacking as usual. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, I got a new headphone cable as well, guys. It's all happening. New capture card, new headphone cables. That's why the audio sounds better. Because I'm using a... This headphone cable was £15. Sennheiser replacement headphone cable. I swear I spend all my money on bloody cables. But I feel like I'm done now. Only use monster cables. £400 for a 1 meter HDMI cable. Oscarus, when you doing... well, I've been waking up at normal time, so... if I do one, it'll be 9 AM UK time. Brexit has been extended. Oh, no. Did you forget to negotiate anything before committing to Article 50? That's a mistake people tend to make. Did you decide to do a complete political shift just before a major world pandemic? That would be silly. That'd be a dumb thing to do, wouldn't it? Right, here we go. Connor Clifford, hello. Sennheiser 595 is a really good headset. Or is it 595 or 599? Really worth getting. Absolutely fantastic. Last forever. Apart from the cables. Here we go. Race start. Yeah, we've talked about... Oh, move out of the way of him. Matthew Harvey's a lunatic. We've talked about headphone cables, we've talked about capture cards, talked about religion, talked about everything. It's all happening. Cases. No, I don't talk about that anymore. I'm bored of that topic. Hey up, it's Paul Smith. Paul Smith. Threeston. Murdering me. Hey up, do you want a pie? Alright. Guys, Paul Smith Smileable on Twitch. Yeah, we got the... It all seems to be working. We've got new internet today as well, Paul. We've got... I'm live streaming at 24 megabits upstream. And we got... what else we got? Elgato capture card installed. Oh, yeah, because remember I messaged you yesterday whilst you were live streaming. And I said I fixed it. Well, I hadn't. Turned out it was still broken. So I had to get an Elgato capture card. And I managed to fix it with that. Cheese and crackers. Grommet. Nice one, man. Did you finish your city off? Troll Turismo, nice try, man. I thought you'd been serious and I was like, yeah. It's alright, I get all the viewers to pay for it. This is what all the channel members pay for my internet connection. That's what it's all about. Guys, become a channel member of Paul Smith. Subscribe to him on Twitch. I tell you what, if any of you've got Amazon Prime, you know, if you've got Amazon Prime and you're not subscribed to anyone on Twitch, just go over to Twitch and with your Amazon Prime, you get like a free subscription to a Twitch person. So go to Smileable on Twitch. Do this as a favour to me. I know it's a pain in the arse, but if you've got Amazon Prime and you're not using it, you just link it to a Twitch account and then you can give Paul like he gets like £3 a month from it for free. So that'd be awesome if you could do that. I mean, don't if you can't be bothered, but you know, why not? Free money to Paul Smith. It'd be awesome. Also, you can watch his channel. He plays Train Sim. He plays Traffic Jam Simulator of the City. It's alright, he's nice and chill. And he does awesome commentary for esports stuff. Oh, you got to go XLR! You didn't have that when last night, did you? Well, you might not want to, but some people might want to. I'm telling people, if you've got Amazon Prime and you're not using it, you can click follow. It's entirely optional. It's just a way to give someone money for free. Like, basically, if someone just wanted to, it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a way to give someone for money. First order shilling. Ah, no, well, yeah, Go XLR. Do you like it? for me, I found the Go XLR a little bit irritating initially, but it's like I wish I'd got a Go XLR like a lot earlier. For dual streaming with 2 PCs. Yeah, Shumi, you're missing the point. If you've already got Amazon Prime, you get a free sub. So, and there's people that have Amazon Prime that don't use Twitch. So then basically that free sub is going to waste. So instead of it going to waste, they could give money to nice chill Northern Pulse Fred Dibner of City Skylines. Why would you feel sorry for someone that's got Amazon Prime? It's really good. Like, I mean, I use it for the free shipping and next day delivery. It's not free, obviously £70 a year, but it's a handy thing to have. Whoa! Yeah. There you go. But he's not on... he is on Twitch. Why would you give it to Random Call Sound? He'll just spend it on fancy Portuguese wine. But that is another option for sure. You could do that. If you could either support Random Call Sign's alcoholism, or you could support Paul Smith's internet connection. Bear in mind that Paul Smith lives up north, so £3 up north, that's major economic stimulus. After they decided to vote Conservative, there's no money up north. You literally, your Twitch Prime sub to a northerner is literally helping to build the Northern Powerhouse. Oh dear, Northern Powerhouse. I'm surprised everything's working here, I'm surprised. That's like half of the Northern GDP right there. Exactly. Random Corsa has to keep his body nice and fresh for me. That's not politics, that's just the truth. I didn't say I wouldn't talk about politics. I'll just make jokes about it. Oh, okay. Well, no, that's your fault. Shumi, it's not Okayama, it's these Janettas. They don't have LODs with them. Paul voted UKIP. Paul was like, oh, that Nigel guy, he looks hot. He can hold a pint. That's a working class man. It pings all over the place. So, Paul, what have you set up the Go XLR? Is it all working? Did you get the big Go XLR or did you get the mini, like I said? Did you go all in? Everyone should get a Go XLR if you do streaming on 2 PCs. You're in ditch. Are you having issues since Windows Update as well? Good old Windows, breaking every time it updates. They should just do the security updates and not bother with anything else. Ah, you got the big one. Fair enough. Now you can do annoying sound effects.
Very annoying race commentary. It's Mansell through the corner, followed by Heikki Kovalainen. And, oh, it's Jarno Trulli. He's lost a wheel. Oh no! Tarquini's got engine problems on the start-finish line. There's oil all over the track. And the spectators are
just like the name Heikki-Kovalainen. Kalanainen. I got a comment on YouTube from someone that said, your echo sound effect gives me a brain tumour. I live for your sound effects. Well, you should really live for speed, to be honest. And guys, we will be doing the Live for Speed stream at some point. I don't know if this... Oh, this one's not working. Broken, this one.
Broken. Oh. Go Creed. Chauvin.
Broken off my sound effects here. Yeah, the race track thing's pretty good.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Okayama Raceway for an exciting race that's about to finish because it's already been taking place. In the commentary box, we have Paul Smith, all the way from the north of England, and thanks to a new channel member that used Amazon Prime, he is now able to light not only his house, but the entire of the north of England. Absolutely amazing.
What pedals am I using? I'm using the pedals. Oh, what are they? Mecha Cup 1 pedals. Is the pedals I'm using. They're very nice, very good. This is Okayama Raceway, New Holland. Oh, hang on, we were on 300 likes per hour. I missed that. Thank you for smashing the like button, guys. For a test stream, it's pretty good. Where did I get the phone holder from? Amazon.
Use the Gamer Muscle Amazon affiliate link.
Just from Amazon. It was like £5 or something. I'm using it for my. I actually have a holder for the Stream Deck, but I'm using the phone. I don't know why I'm using my phone holder. Yeah, it's a HDMI cable for my monitor. I need to swap them over again. I was testing different cables out and didn't plug in the original one. Hello, Night09. Yes, we've got Chili Dogs installed a server rating thing, so we'll all be able to track our terribleness on the Gamer Muscle sessions in Assetto, which is nice. We're just dialing it in and testing. I mean, Chili Dog's testing some server settings, and this he's got some new other stuff on the server. I'm testing my new capture card. Harry Clarkson, yeah, there you go. Improvement. But after this session, we'll probably reset all the scores so I can be at the top of the scoreboard. I know, it's the future. It's like going back to '99 with ranked Counter-Strike servers. And I'm just cruising around it in 13th place. We'll have to go for the Titus in the, next time, I think. Yeah, the shaky pedals give you a bit of feel for how much you're understeering. Like, you get that. You're in a road car, when you understeer quite aggressively, you often get that vibration through the front of the car, like the car sort of vibrates a bit. You kind of get a bit of that. But the main immersive thing is the rear. Every time you change gear, it does like a clunk, which is really nice and immersive. And also, just as you're going through the corners, you feel the shake, so it just makes it feel like your rig's not static, to be honest. It's more immersion, like you can't really drive from it. It lets you know that you're pushing, but it's more immersive. It's more I say, yeah, it's more that you just don't feel like you're in a totally static sim rig, which I think is the immersion breaking part of a sim rig. It's like nothing is happening. It's like totally calm unless you have something shaking on it. Am I the Stig? No. I have met 2 of the Stigs though in real life, so maybe they imbued some of their Stigness onto me. Final lap here. Everything is working. What's that? 3.5 hours with no shutdown. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Look at those hills in the distance. That's nice. I wonder what Microsoft Flight Sim stream is going to look like at this bit rate. That'll look well nice. And using this new layout, you know, if you were watching our Microsoft Flight Sim streams before, we had just guessed. Damn it. We had a map and stuff previously, so if we because I'm now streaming out and I can put stuff where the black bars are, I can move the screen up and put the map at the bottom a lot bigger, which would be nice, so you can see where the plane's flying over. But it's like Google Maps, but it tracks the plane. So that'd be cool. Yeah, it's Okayama Marco Fernandez. Stick of the dump. Mr. Grumpy, hello. Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't very fast around this. I mean, I've lost all my AC skills to bloody iRacing. I can only drive one sim vaguely passable at a time. Hang on, what was that? 13 degrees. What was that about? Let's have a look at the resulties here. Nice driving, guys. Hola. Right, let's see if the see the ranking thing here. Yeah, it's not updating the results at the moment, but it's tracking the names, so that's a start. Well, I'm sure we'll get it dialed in. Awesome stuff. Righty, guys, it's coming up to like 10:30, well, 10:15. So I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna have a chicken. I'm not gonna have a chicken burger. I'm just gonna have a cup of tea and then go to bed. But yeah, no, good test stream there. Everything seems to be working, which is nice. Thanks to everyone racing. Mixel38 for the win there. Thomas Smith 2nd. Connor Clifford 3rd. Dom 4th. Antoine 5th. Turbo Spree 6th. Adam B. 7th. Royce Chandler 8th. Jimmy Turbo 9th. And Joshua Cumrad in 10th. Yeah. Click the like button. We did maintain 100 likes per hour. Beautiful stuff. We're on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Take your clothes off. We're on everything. But yeah, thanks for helping me test everything. Thanks for being awesome in chat. Thanks for subscribing to Paul Smith. Yeah, until the next one, guys. Have a good one. Have a good night. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.